I will be on until about 4 p.m. Pacific, because that'll take me to just under 9 hours of streaming, and then I have garlic to plant and a video to edit. Some of you may or may not have noticed that I haven't uploaded a Dwarf Fortress Future of the Fort video yet this week, or this month, even though it's been up since the 1st, so I gotta get that done tonight. I was trying to do that yesterday, but I didn't. Also, sort of related, because it's Dwarf Fortress related. Apparently, I followed COG for 10 years is blowing up now. It's getting 10,000 views every 48 hours. Which is more than it was getting the day after it was uploaded. Yeah, I usually give myself 5 to 10 days to get it done, but I've just been exceptionally busy. Exceptionally busy. As of late. A lot of real life, actual life changes happening in the background. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try and get that done tonight. At least mostly done. I'll have it out by Friday at the latest. You were rewatching COG yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It got 10,000 views in the last 2 days, which is crazy. But like YouTube's like recommending it, but it's kind of wild because like, yeah, YouTube's recommending it, but it's not getting comments. But it's getting great watch time, so like I don't know. Like it's weird how YouTube videos work. You liked COG? COG was a fun video to make. Although there's a lot of people I think who don't quite realize just how monotonous it is to make a fort like that. Asa Lauslau? How do you say your name? I don't know how to say that name. Thank you for the Prime sub. Sorry for butchering your name. Appreciate your friend chat. Can I get a couple beers? Back it. What up? How cud are you? How much? How good am I at cud? I have 326 hours in this game. I've seen credits. I haven't been to the purple region. So I think like the last 2 major patches, I haven't seen the new stuff. Does that give you an idea? I'm okay with a little bit of backseating though. Like you guys are more than welcome to give me tips. I'm just waiting for the cud folks to pop in. I'll just go pop on Discord and post that I'm playing cud now. Also, shout at I'm just going to poke Kit Fox real quick. Okay. One other thing I would like to do is fix this screen, because I would actually like to record this. All right, let's play some CUD, shall we? $2,000 people watching CUD feels unreal. Well, thank you about the hair. I grew it myself. Going for brain power or tech power? Body power? I don't really play Trukins because I find them, I don't like the balance curve on them. I like to have quite a bit of control. Also, I haven't done their tutorial yet. Is it any good? Anyway, we'll just play classic. New character. Mutated human. All right. Quick, chat. Shout your favorite calling. Apostle, Arcanaut, Greybeard, Gunslinger, Marauder, Pilgrim, Nomad, Scholar, Tinkerer, Warden, Water Merchant, Watervine Farmer. So the schedule for the rest of the stream today is we're going to play this for about 4 hours. And if we get a run going, it'll become an evening game for the rest of the week. So, the goal is to get a run going. That's the goal. Just to get a run, because if we can get a run going, it'll become the evening game for the rest of the week. And next week probably, and the week after. Until the run dies. We're not going to do the main quest. We're going to start in a random village. But I will do the dungeons. So we'll go through, like, you know, Red Rock probably. We'll go through other things. But I'm just going to avoid dialogue, essentially. But we will be going through things. Excuse me. Apostle sounds cool. Well, there seems to be some nomad stands here. There also seems to be some apostle stands here. I quite like the water vine farmer. I don't know really why. It's also bad if, like, you're not playing Yappa, which I'm not. I also quite like water merchant. Warden's also fun just because the reputation with wardens. But it is kind of just being a cop. Tinkerer is also a lot of fun. Big fan of Tinkerer here. I would say, like, my favorite starts are probably Warden, Tinkerer, and whichever is the one that... No. Basically, I tend to either do, like, Tinkerer, Esper, or, like, kind of, I don't think I've ever actually done Greybeard, now that I look at it. Or, like, Arcanaut's another one that I do, or that's the one, Apostle. So I'm usually either, like, an Arcanaut, Apostle, Tinkerer, or a Warden. I think, Mind Fracker? Do you mind your fracking, sir? I have a question. If you frack someone's mind, what do you get out of it? Do you get brain juice? You wouldn't get oil. I think I need to click this, click that. Yeah, you start with a water suit as a nomad, but, like, I mean, if we're gonna start in the, if we do a nomad, okay, actually, question chat. Do you guys want more, like, bulky big dude, big whack stick thing, or big axe type deal? Because if so, then we'll go nomad. If we want more mind powers, we'd go apostle probably. But I will say, if we do the more mind melty, it'll be a slower start. But we'll get mind powers either way. I'm not gonna go straight Esper, I don't think. You know what, why not? Let's play Nomad. I haven't done like a Dune start Nomad in a while. Now here's the ouch my brain portion of the game, which scares a lot of people away from this game, which is the actual, like, selecting of your skills. I don't really want to take any defects, although they can be kind of hysterical. Apostle is what you like? I have, actually on my YouTube channel, Trust Chat, I have a whole bunch of different runs playing various Espers if you just want to see, like, a pure Esper run. Granted, like, you know, it's a bit out of date now, but still relevant-ish. You'll go get some Quettles? Are you, like, notifying people on the Discord or something, or? Just trying to decide what we want to do. I mean, if we just want to be thick. Could roll with double muscled. Thick fur is just useful. but we don't need it. I kind of want something... Ooh. That would use a lot of points, wouldn't it? I only had 9 points remaining. So if I take double muscled and horns, 1, that would make me really strong. I'm kind of thinking melee. I don't like Carapace, man. Carapace, like, breaks my brain because it's one of those, like, you have to wait items. Like, if you move, it breaks it. Like, I think I die accidentally because of Carapace. It is good. I'm just an idiot with it. I mean, we could try it. I know, like, I had one, like, relatively successful run a long time ago where I had acid generation, or poison gas, I think, and Carapace, and I would basically just, like, go into turtle shell and then fart poison gas. It's like, okay, well, I just, like, here, eat my gas! It was a gas. It's the best way to put it. Rapid mutations with Carapace is better than armor, even if you don't tighten it? Because my problem with Carapace is I always tighten it, and then I die because of it. Although you don't ever have to fight the tortoises, which is nice. Just don't use Titan. All right. I'll take chat's advice here. What other thing do you think I should take, chat room? We got 6 points left. I almost always take night vision. I think I already have horns, don't I? I was hovering over it. Did I not select it? Oh, no, I didn't. You're right. Which gives you extra... So, for clarity here, we have Carapace, which is basically just a turtle shell, which gives you heat and cold resistance, plus 3 AV, minus 2 DV, and you may tighten your Carapace to receive double the AV bonus at minus 2 DV penalty as long as you remain still. You cannot wear body armor, though. Regen would be like the smart thing to do, right? How about two-hearted? No, not two-headed, two-hearted. Because that's 3. So I wouldn't have enough for that and horns. So if we take horns, what does that leave me with? I could do... What? Night vision. Just like telepathy, you know? You know what? I'm not doing any quests. Why don't we be socially repugnant? Just everybody hates me. Even cats. Except for tortoises. We could just go with that, and that would give us an extra 3 points. Or 2 more. Well, cats hate you anyway, but they'll hate me more. We're not doing the main quests, because, like, people get scared away from this game when they see spoils. Name my character Twitch chat? Nah, that's too on the nose. Probably something punny. Let's be socially repugnant. Let's just do that. Then I could, you know, I'm always tempted to take Disintegration because it's so ridiculously strong. Wait, actually, does Disintegration break Titan Carapace? Because it does stun you for 3 turns. Quantum Jitters has no downsides until you teleport into a wall. I once did an oops all black holes build where I just leveled up like black holes and like took quantum jitters, and it was fun. It didn't last very long though. I teleported across the map like 3 times in like a handful of turns. I was everywhere and then dead. It was a good time. Although I did unexist many major quest givers, which was funny. Just boop, here, have a black hole. Brrr. You somewhere else now. Bye. Okay, so we are socially repugnant. You know, you know what would be really helpful, actually, is just, like, sleep gas. Just, like, put stuff to sleep and then just thwack it repeatedly. You are getting... it's just like, oh, shit. What's the name of the Pokemon that puts things to sleep? Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff. It's like, you're just evil bulk horned Jigglypuff with axe. You are getting very sleepy. Whack, 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 whack. Just like put things to sleep and then steal their stuff. My wife wants to divorce me because I give off sleeping gas. What do you guys think? We've got carapace, double-muscled, horns, night vision, sleep gas, everybody hates us, and that's it. No. Here's the thing. How do you know that that's where the gas is coming from, Swatch Goblin? Well, I've got no points left, so. You can just dual wield by default. You know, it's not really something you need to level up. All right, so we are Thick Power Bonk Boy. Let's just go, like, high toughness. Like, really high toughness. You know, I always want to just, like, never touch intelligence, because the idea of just being a character that has no intelligence is just really funny to me. It's potency of your mental mutations, your ability to haggle with merchants, and your ability to dominate the wills of other living creature. I think we should increase our ego a little bit. And willpower. Who needs intelligence? We're never going to figure out a single artifact. Let's just hope that we get... we're also not going to do any crafting. What do you think, chat? Any criticisms? Aside from the fact that we'll never do crafting and we're going to get lost a lot? That's fine, right? I'm just Angry Turtle Man. Who's very tough. Basically Brain Fist, yes. It's not quite a meme build, but it's getting there. All right, does anybody... Actually, okay, here. I will... copy this, and if you're in my Discord, I'm gonna chuck this into the Caves of Cud forum. It's just a big old wall of text. If you want to do this very silly build. And, chat, give me a pun based on Turtle Fart Man. Hi, Dilfo. How are you? Don't worry about it. We're a farting turtle. I'm like that guy from Dragon Ball, but like more gas. Sit in chair. Wait, do you get a bonus to checking artifacts if you're sitting in a chair? You know, we should just call him Shmelly. I'm not gonna call him Sheldon. What? Should I call him Sheldon? Or Shelderp? I ain't no master, so I don't deserve to be Roshi. You can pick a turtleish tile if you choose the preset turtle guy and just edit your stuff with that. Dozer. If you sit, you ponder. That's a fact. Huh. Today I learned. Yeah, I'm liking Shmelly. Shmelly fits. They are a turtle folk. Turtlekin? Any, Smelly? How about just Shelly the Smelly? I like that more than Smelly Shelly. Shelly the Smelly? Ship it, thumbs up. If you are in agreement with this terrible... You know, okay, that might even be better. Belgorg may have just won that. Chat, we're going to do this show of hands. Shelly the Smelly or Shmelly? Just type in the one you like more in Twitch chat, and we'll figure this out here. Also, folks watching on front page, I know that this isn't Fortnite, but trust me, it's not as scary as it looks. Shmelly! All right, Shmelly it is. And before we die in like 90 seconds. All right, so we are starting in the Salt Dunes, I think. Actually, well, I mean, I'm not going to start in Joppa. So, Salt Marsh, Salt Dunes, or Desert Canyon. I don't want to start in the hills. Which one? I mean, Salt Dunes would make the most sense. I get even more. So the only people that would like me are reptiles, basically. It's not as scary as you think. It's significantly scarier than you'll ever even understand. Let's start in Salt Dunes. You embark for the Caves of Cred. I don't recall that sound effect. Is that new? Ah, okay. So I feel like I need to move my camera slightly, so just work with me here. Because new things pop up down at the bottom for text, so. Well. I mean, you can strike the cud. On the 25th of Nilvanut, you arrive in the village of Mobapar. Mobapar. On the horizon, cuts jungle, strangled chrome steeples, and rusted archways. To the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. So, if you're watching right now and you have absolutely no idea what this game is, I'm sorry. Or you're welcome? I don't know. That me. We going on an adventure. Shmelly. Did I not select my name? I beg your pardon? Did it not get the... It didn't get the name, chat. It's very important that we get the name. So I'm going to abandon this run and start with the last build. Because I'm not Shelly. Shmelly? Yeah. Classic. Use last build. Yep, that's it. No, it's a traditional roguelike RPG. I mean, that's more of a shock for old players than new players. There we go. It got the name this time. Okay, let's... False start averted. On the 11th of Nilvanut, you arrive in the village of Tawazawawan. Sure. On the horizon, cuts jungles, strangled chrome steeples, and rusted archways. The earth, further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribbon sky. There we go. What's in my inventory? We have a recycling suit. Okay. I have a, let's just control tab. Control tab. 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 I want to see the other thing. Yep. Okay, so carapace, spiral horn, which I would like to... set it as my primary. How do I do that? It says accept or insert. So I guess that would be a different page. I used to have that bound to a different key. Where the heck's insert? I know this is like a dumb moment that I'm having right now, but like, it's not print screen. And home, page up, page down. Because I want this set as my primary limb. Yeah, no. Horns are powerful as hell. So you want your horn to be your primary limb, but trying to no, not that. Well, actually here, let's just do this. Doop. Can I set it as my primary limb from here? I'm literally trying to find that key on my keyboard. Sorry, just let me be an idiot for 90 seconds here. Because it's not enter, right? Type of character have I made? We're a farting turtle. This is like the most stupid moment I've had in my life. Oh, there it is. Duh. So it should be my primary limb now. Inventory. Yep. Okay, so you can't do that from the other screen. Got it. All right, so now head is my primary limb. So I will primarily attack with my head. We have a little knife thing. Desert Cuirass, which is iron warmogs out of halite stub of a hilt. Okay. Farting. Not fighting, farting. Well, I guess fighting. I guess you could call us a fighting turtle. This is us. We have carapace, double muscled, spiral horn, night vision, sleep gas generation, and we're socially repugnant. I don't know what an intelligent is, and I don't have that much willpower and very little ego. But I'm very tough and whack good. Live and drink. Damn right. The fartle arts. Yeah, sure. I can press 0 to auto-explore, so we'll do that. It's an interesting build. Yeah. You know, this is one of those games where it's maybe actually not a bad idea to read the meta builds. I don't do that because that's for smart people. While traveling alone through the Rust Wells, Rusef came across a trove of gleaming stars in a bottle. From that day forth, he always kept some stardust on his person. This is a piece of history from the village of Taozuan. The prudence of fish was revealed to people of the Taozan village through the practice of fasting. What? All right, I'm going to pretend to understand that. One night under the beetle moon, a stargazer from Taozuan journeyed through the land buried under the Crescent Dunes. There, he visited an observatory and met a defender who taught him the way of fasting. He returned home and taught what he learned to the Church of Taozuan. Is it bad that like the where I get confused with games like this is when people start talking about like 1D this plus this and I just like Google it. It's like, okay, what'd that actually do? Because I play so few tabletop games, like by that I mean none, that I never know what that means. Like I can't just like intuit that by reading it. Whenever you reflect damage, there's a 15% chance you toast an area with pyrokinesis. Well, thank you very much for the meal. Lovely little local cuisine, if you ask me. Primary limb head, yes. I've inserted my primary limb as head. Need a gadget repaired or identified? Damn right I will, because I'm too dumb to do that myself. I'm definitely not a tinkerer. I don't have brain. Just turtle shell. Do you have work that need doing? I have to wait on ad break to finish. Also, his name is Chugs on Feathered Serpent. Please don't chug a serpent, chat. It's bad for the serpent, and also probably your digestive tract. Have a shield. Shira. Or just have so much armor that things just can't penetrate it, basically. It's just be small. I don't have a brain, I have a head bean. Sorry, Alpha Bean. Like bubble reflects damage. There's a couple of abilities that can reflect damage. You ever think it was blocking? Depends on the shield that you have. There's like a reflection shield or something. It's not quite like, how do I word this? And also, like, can't damage barrier reflect damage if something attacks it? There's a few things that can reflect damage. Speak to drinks near serpents. Well, that's better than drinking the serpent. And Chugs in the feathered serpent to the southwest. Okay. Chugs in the feathered serpent. We'll go speak with you. Oh, can't find path. Great. Then let's say drinks near serpents. The shrewd. If you hit backspace, it'll pop up that screen. Welcome to the village of Talswan, traveler. Here you will find shade and Vettel along with provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure. Per our custom, you may drink our fresh water and quench your thirst. Okay, so if you want to know who likes them, you can look at them. They're loved by here and hated by them. Well, okay, I don't need that. That's fine. I need to drink some water. Hold up. That was a bad one. Also, this camera placement's kind of bad. Let's do a little better job with it. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Is there work around here? I like how I'm too dumb to know what a water ritual is, so I'm just like, question marks? Confused smile? Is there work around here? Friend, there was a time when my tribe used to spend our days hunting and gathering, but after we discovered the purity of fish, we changed our ways and fashioned new rites of passage. Unfortunately, I lost our fashion skill soft multi-weapon proficiency. Huh. Truekin things. Would you seek it out and return it to us? I hear it has been taken to a Snapjaw fort. We'll reward you for exterminating the gnolls. Yes, K-Boss. Yes, I will find the skill soft multi-weapon proficiency as you ask. New sounds. I once died to an evil clone of yourself under the effects of reflecting the of a reflecting effect meal? Really? I remember I once had a starting village that was completely surrounded by the cloning droids. And within a couple of seconds of starting, I had like a dozen evil clones of myself running around. I died very fast. This is the other guy I can get a quest from. I bow down to the visiting air that you are here, friend. I have a charge for you. The other day, I trekked to a Snapjaw fort and found some fish-esque bear jerky. To my muse, I must get a hold of it. Procure it, and I'll pay you for your work. What do you think? Wouldn't it be great if those were in the same place? Ow. Okay. It's just like me for real. So I'm just going to zoom out for these desert bits, but I'll try and stay zoomed in. when we're close to stuff. Actually, hold up. There's probably loot I can grab. There's bodies over here. That's just a giant dragonfly corpse. Giant dragonfly. Fire ant corpse, huh? That's a little angry. I will walk away from that. What about up here? All right, let's auto-explore. And I can zoom in. Who's Park? Volkodav? Me don't know who that be. Your most fun death was Evil Twin. He did not toss a grenade at me. He used my ego mutation to shoot you. Yeah, I don't know. I try to just avoid Evil Twins at all possible. Oh. I was like, I'm gonna just go into this middle area. That's probably nothing. That's fine. Oh. Let's actually just go speak with the trader briefly. Welcome, human. What you desire? I was gonna say, like, maybe yuckweed. But I don't really... Actually, not yuckweed, but something else. Just seeing what he has. He's got a folded carbide battle axe. Do want. All right, we'll have to come back. All right, let's see where we got this. Oh shit! I think they're in the same place. That is very convenient if that's true. You notice some ruins nearby. Would you like to investigate? Sure. You discover Dubmure site. Are these guys friendly? Yes, they are. Stay dry. Black salt. It is kind of nice that they're friends with me, because it's gonna make my... Ooh. Work he ever did. You read a few legible excerpts from Work He Ever Did. 'Tis a saying among more skill points, which you recover. Kindrish, no. I can't read. Me no book good. But I can grab book. Book good free XP. Ooh. That's, a lot of plants. I wonder how much they'll hurt. Damn! I'm doing more damage than I have in HP. That was a lot of damage. All right, well, anyway, we leveled up. Not leveled up, but gained a decent amount of XP. Getting us towards leveling up. A shrine to Ororaptor, the mahogany compass. While traveling through Smuggerod, Ororaptor stopped at a tavern in Kirkwith. There, he lost his prized Foragicris Antelope's Bane to a local thief. He cursed the tavern and left. Damn right. I would too. Hey, Twitch chat, check your primes. Just saying, they get you ad-free viewing. And they help streamer hit his minimums for the day, which he hasn't hit yet. You discover the location of Sugamrad. And we have a quest to visit it. And recover whatever that is. You need to int to know if something's a crayon or not? It's okay, I can eat it regardless. I don't need to know, I don't need int to know how to throw it at somebody's head, so. All right, let's actually just drop down here. So I can punch fish. Because I like to punch fish to level up once, because it's just, you know, easier to have a level up or 3 before, you know, things get serial. Is that a... I thought I saw a crocodile. So these are glowfish. I'm just kind of presuming that everybody watching right now knows what cut is, to the point where I don't need to explain literally everything I'm doing. But if you're watching and just completely confused and lost and need help, let me know. I'm hungry, though. I gotta eat some snack. Which would be make a campfire. Press spacebar, point at it, whip up a meal. Rummaging around your surroundings, you find these ingredients. A pinch of pointed witchwood, a smidgen of honorable sesame, a smidgen of swaddled crock meat. And you toss them in a pot and stir. You can if you have butcher, which is an ability I don't have, and if you butcher them, and if you have the ability to select different ingredients for cooking, which I don't have the ability to do. No, CUD is what a cow chews. Cut is a place in a game. It's the land that we are in. CUD is what a cow chews. And fishes are what I'm killing. So I can level up. How curious, exactly. You have gained a level. You are now level 2. I have a mutation point. So chat was saying put rapid mutations into turtle shell. So wait till level 4 and then turtle shell all the way. I'm actually curious about. Wow, okay, those die in like 3-4 hits. Normally these take like 10 hits to kill early game. How much XP am I getting for them? Decent amount. 25 still. My HP's up at the top, XP's beneath that. The real question, though, is how many members of chat know the deep lore from the prequel to this game? I think it's a prequel. That's a crocodile. Die, crocodile! Die, fish pad! Glow pad. Oh. So. I'm going to release my sleep gas once I get a little closer. I have my sleep gas. While I run towards the one with the bows and arrows, because they're actually hitting me really hard. Oh, they just friendly fired each other. That's funny. I'm actually just gonna leave the map. I could just eat a witchwood bark, but I kind of want to just heal. So I'm gonna go up. I can't. There's a thing in the way. I gained a level. I gained 7 hit points. Because I just one-shot that piggy. I can kill you. I can kill this gnoll. And if anybody doesn't know, these are gnolls. Tussocks of fur-dressed skin stretched over taut muscle. Upright he stands. He looks ready to drop onto 4s. His snout snarls and his ears twitch. He barks and his hyena tribesmen answer. They get a bonus if they're standing next to each other. Any more to the crocodile. You break down a witchwood wreath into some witchwood bark? You can do that? Huh. Scoozum's just gonna grab this axe. Guess what am I currently using? That's what? 6 1d3. Axe be what? 6 1d2 plus 1. But brain dumb. Is that the same or better? A miserable pile of shell. Very depressed, miserable pile of shell. Also, my normal Esper build, I normally have about 15 HP right now at the level that we're currently at. So, you know. We're doing quite. I don't need to carry a Snapjaw corpse. It's my bed. Let's drop that. All right. What is my carry capacity? 375 pounds. Holy shit. It's a lot. Oh, look at that. Steel longs and chainmail and a weird artifact. Damn right. I'll take the chainmail just to sell it. How's the, I like that I have a recycling suit that I just can't carry. I think that's actually quite funny. We dual wield now. I think axe is slightly better. Well, currently we're about to be axe and sword, because the sword is definitely better. I much prefer this view. I know that people like the paper doll look, but I like to be able to see the stats next to the items. It really bothers me that you can't see the stats. I once gave your pet goat a mutant fungal rash on purpose so it sprouted mouths so it could tell you secrets. Yeah, no, Caves of Cud, it's like psychedelic... I was gonna say psychedelic Dune, but that's just Dune. It's like Alice in Wonderland, Dune, Gamma World, but Gamma World's a bit specific, so a lot of people don't know what that is. Basically, it's Adventure Time. For the youngins out there. It's like hyper absurdist post-apocalypse. And I'm very strong for an early game character because I am a teenage mutant farting turtle who has an axe and a sword. And I don't take much damage generally, but do a lot of it. And these guys are really weak. So, ow. Just gonna walk away so I can go wait and heal. There we go, we've healed. Just trying to level up a little bit before I actually go to the quest location, because it's just gonna be full of these guys. Although this is probably like leading me to the quest location. So items that are painted, if you look at them, they have secrets on them. This is headwear cut from the hides of a down canyon bears. I can't actually... Oh, you know, I can wear this. I read that as headwear. Handwear. Gloves. In 4867, a corrupt administrator was appointed minister of Kaiserdoch. He outlawed the association with dogs. What a monster! And Myriad was forced to flee. No good boys? Absolute monster. Well, I'll take those. That's like saying I can't have a pet snake in my apartment, which is true and a fact. Also, I probably have some skills I can put points into. I have 100 points. Excellent. I do have a sword and I have an axe. These are, like, having staunch wounds is helpful. Yeah, Brain Fist beat me to it. But, to read what Brain Fist said, no, 6 is a representation of the penetration stat, and the other two numbers are damage. Yeah, so it's like armor pen, then damage. It's basically like learning a tabletop game. Once the numbers make sense, then you don't even worry about it anymore. Long blades are just swords, right? That's agility and strength. So I could do quite a few of those, but I don't have the agility. What about axe? It's mostly strength. Let's go with axe, because I mostly have strength versus agility. So we have axe proficiency, so my iron axe is going to hit +2. Plus, if I remember correctly, the shopkeeper back at the starting town that we have has a carbide axe, which I could probably get pretty quick. Come here, you. Schmack. I hit him with my horn. 5x damage, damn. Also, thanks for all the follows, by the way. Today we are on front page, which is why there's so many folks here. Generally, we sit at around 200 to 250 concurrent viewers. So today is kind of an exciting day for me. And of course, if you want to help the streamer out, if you have Prime subs, just check those Primes. That's about it that I do. I don't do any sponsored segments here, so it's mostly Dwarf Fortress and other weird stuff. If that's your thing, hit that follow button, or come over from YouTube. Hi from YouTube, unbiased fanboy. You've been getting into Dwarf Fortress? Sure. This is exactly like Dwarf Fortress in that it'll make all of your free time go bye-bye. Is what makes pure dodge builds not great in late game because you'll get gibbed by multi-pen. Yeah. Goldkin Drake, thanks for the 5-pack of gift subs. That's very kind of you. Thanks for the first notification of money in 45 minutes. And also Zara, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting a channel that plays weird games. We're going to the Snapjaw Fort because that's my quest spot. So here, we have this guy, who's a slightly stronger version of what we've been fighting, and this guy, who's actually really mean. A bulge eye head, stretched thorax of sun salt white, poised to leap through the air by the thrust of a susset of bounding legs. Also, it only costs 1 bit to get number 2 on the bits leaderboard. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played Daggerfall in like 20 years, so I have no idea. Like, genuinely, I have no idea. So I'm probably going to try and put them to sleep because my sleep gas is on. Badly wounded, but so am I. Now they're both gone. Mostly because that guy could actually do enough damage to me that he'd be a bit of a threat. There's a beaded bracelet. Oh, I already automatically picked it up. Let's dump that corpse onto the ground. Hold on, I need to look at my notifications for a second here. Okay, hold on. Anonymous, thanks for the 10-pack of gift subs. Elfie Bean, thank you very much for the gift sub. And Flurry, thank you very much for the brand new Tier 1 subscription. Greatly appreciate that, as well as the Prime and the 5-pack from earlier. Well, that's a hype train. There's now a hype train happening, So if you have a resub, now's the time to pop it. Or a Prime sub, or whatever. Whoop. Wet steel dagger. I should take that dagger, because that'll sell for a little bit. You just gotta hit space before you type that in. So type that in again, but hit space. Thankfully, Horsey doesn't want to kill me. Suited, thanks for the 10-pack. Thanks for all you do, mate. There you go. You got it the second time. A+. There we go. So we hit level 4.
Emstivoy Volkodev cheered. X100.
When do you get rapid mutation? Is that level 5?
XD.
Okay, let's heal. Jump back over to here. Chad Broski, thank you very much for the gift. Appreciate you much. Thanks a ton, dude. Okay, so we need I need another 50 skill points. And then we can get I think probably like Dismember might be what we go for, because Dismember's pretty great. Same with Hook and Drag. It allows you to hook something and then move, and then while you're moving, it does damage for every tile you move through, so. Oops, that's a bow. How dare you shoot at me? You're supposed to die. Yes. Small rosy tube, excellent. Strange tubes, excellent. Cracked lens, excellent. Copper nugget, excellent. I've now got 2 instances of strange tubes. Come here, you. Die, please, thank you. It's lovely when they do the one job, which is, unexisting themselves. Got to get in on that train. I mean, you don't need to. It's entirely a FOMO thing where it directly benefits me and doesn't do much for you. A frowning moon mask. Don't mind if I yes. I'll also grab that iron longsword, just for selling purposes. The frowning moon mask. The moon scowls on an unseen jungle. The craters of brow shaded with an animal ash and eaten to a natural ridgeline by the venomous breath of gods. It is just entirely, a FOMO thing, but it does help keep this channel funded, and because I don't do any sponsored segments, it really does mean a lot that you guys help keep those going. Also, I was below my minimum when we started CUD, but I guarantee you we've hit it now, so you're not going to get any more complaining about me. So at this point, any money that you're throwing at me is just, you want to help this streamer get a mortgage, which is something that he's actively trying to do. I have an appointment with a mortgage broker tomorrow. Like, it's been a busy week, several weeks at this point, but... Thanks, Chad. I love it when all of the items I need for 2 quests are in the same spot. That's great. Awesome. Sweet. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points before rapidly mutating? I'm just gonna say, having many arms would be amazing. Is it like Oregon Trail? It's... Oh, boy. How to explain this game with minimal context? It's a CRPG that'll kill you in 1 hit with permadeath and a lot of procedural generation. It's turn-based and has absurd amounts of depth. It's the sort of game that you could play for 1,000 hours and not see the same thing twice. But also see a lot of the same things twice. But also still find new things. You know, chat... I've always wanted to walk into public and say, I have an army. And then we're going to rapidly mutate my carapace. So now I have 2 extra hands. Well, ain't that handy? Let's grab an extra dagger and an extra longsword, because why not? There is 37 seconds left on that hype train, chat. It needs an additional 4 subscriptions or 2,000 bits. Is it free? It's, I think, like $40 on Steam. It's on Steam. You can purchase it. But it's leaving early access later this month. 2 more? 3 more? 3 more subs? Any takers? Primes are up there. Also, hello, Tangent. How are you? It's nice when someone has hello built directly into their username. Thank you very much for the Hype Train chat room. Greatly appreciate you for level 4. It's like $40 Canadian. It's $38.99 in Canada, which is the price I know, and I don't ever look at American prices because I can be iced. It's the same price as Dwarfort in Canada, which I think is kind of funny. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. My hand was on the wrong button. Yeah, well, that's like kind of... I mean, I'm literally never going to play this game on a controller, but that is kind of crazy that it plays well. Hello, Hobo. I'm not gonna lie, I have 1984 viewers right now, and I hope it stays there for the rest of the day. Yeet. Chat is just the psychic glimmer. That guy had a portable beehive? My God. I will gladly take that. That'll sell for pretty honey. Ooh, there's dudes down there. I'm gonna wait for them to come to me. Rather than going down there to them, because that seems like effort. Oh, they're fighting with a pig. Oh, bonk. Bang, smack, whack, whump. Ow. Stop it. That's rude. Okay, let's wait for him to come to me. There we go. And I probably have more points to spend. But we're in an ad break, so I will sit in here until that's done. Ooh. The problem is I can't wear them, so they just have to sit in my inventory. I'll tell you this. There are games that are like broken build sandboxes, Shira, and this very much fits that niche. You've only played on controller, and you've only played on controller? Wow, that's interesting. I mean, I've played this game since it released on Steam, so like 2015 or something. When I first started playing this game, it had completely different UI and no animations, like way less music, and like the dying sound effect and pop-up was exactly the same as the level up sound effect and pop-up. So whenever I leveled up, I thought I died, and it would jump scare me every time. I think we're just gonna take hook and drag. And for attributes, I got 1 point. Let's level up my toughness. Thanks, I'm biased for the prime. And Golgotha Mutt. What's up, dude? It's almost too primitive for UI. I mean, I've been I'm well known for preferring the OG UI to the new UI in Caves of Cud, even though I accept and acknowledge that the OG UI is worse in almost every aspect. I still prefer it. But I use this UI so that people know what I'm doing. Because people just get confused when you're using a UI that nobody knows. If that makes any sense. Too, so it's cool to see you stream it. Well, cheers. That's an interesting thing to shout into Canadians chat in a non-politics stream. Welcome to the channel, though. Live and drink, friend. Have I ever played DCSS? I did, but I've resigned myself to never playing it again. Because if I did play it again, I would want to play a version from 2016. Because the community of that game is obsessed with leaderboard and like score running, which I couldn't care less about. And so when I played that game, it was before they removed hunger. It was before they removed a lot of random, tedious mechanics that personally I really enjoyed, but make the game worse in almost every aspect for score running. So I don't ever want to play it again because they've removed most of the mechanics from that game that I liked. I mean, that's pretty similar to the few times I streamed Brogue. Hello, Tangent. I'd prefer to live rather than just drinking and drinking, but yeah, which is why I will never do the daily runs, right? Because I'm not a scoreboarder. Like, it's not my shtick at all. So this gives +1 ego, but I don't actually think I can wear it, because I have horns. On one auspicious day, a babe was found swaddled with its mouth full of clockwork tools by a group of dogs, which are illegal somewhere, in Obama's roost, and they took him into their fold and fostered him. He became known as a myriad philosophical sprout of dogs. I discover a location. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. Where is it? It's right there. I would like to take that because that'll be worth a bit. Center crumpets. Thanks for the prime. Chat, can I get a round of beers for the brand new subscription? Please and thank you. But yeah, no, I don't think that like DCSS is a bad game or anything. It's just it's not a game that's for me anymore. It's very much a game for a different kind of roguelike enjoyer than me, which is okay. It's one of the beauties of video games is that there's something for everybody out there, and you can not enjoy something and it can continue to exist, and that is totally fine. especially when it comes to like open source projects and stuff, because you can just like go back and play the version you want to play. But yeah, I'm good. Just let him do his thing. It's totally fine. If he becomes obnoxious, we'll just unexist him. But Gastomania, your best option here is to just simply allow the child to make himself look like what it is. A child. And the little childish wimp can just sit there and cry and ask for games that I'm not going to play, and that's fine. And I will... Purple monkey? Purple monkey? It's engaged in hand-to-hand combat. Well, okay, finish killing the thing. Because I would like you to be my friend. Just gotta let them finish their wars first. You know, I'll tell you this. Remember Twitch chat. There's this very useful command in Twitch chat. It's /block. Or mute, I think. Just /mute username. Like, if someone comes in from the front page and is just being a silly twit, just, you know, unexist them from your own chat, and I'll get the amusement out of them being silly. The only way you play is probably drive y'all mad. You do Kamikaze Gargoyle Fighter and see how long he goes until he dies. I mean, the way I used to play, I played DCSS mostly on my phone in around 2014 till about 2015. Until I discovered Shattered Pixel Dungeon on my phone, or just Pixel Dungeon, not Shattered Pixel Dungeon. Played that for a bit, and then stopped playing both of those when I bought a 3DS. So, I don't know. Cuckoo cow moo, Kekium fashionable. Legendary albino ape. Also, it's currently 11:15. At about 2 p.m. today, I will actually be playing in voice chat with a friend of mine, me and Jess, Jess specifically. Actually, Mons, gotta get a shout out for her. I think she's on. She may or may not be, but we're gonna go fishing. Yeah. You know, the names that roll off the tongue the least to me are the crows, which are just ka 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 ka. But yeah, we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna be playing some web fishing a little later on a private server, and I will be sending invites to trusted friends, so that nobody crashes the server or anything silly. So it's disliked by antelopes, but loved by apes. We're gonna do the water ritual with you. The water ritual. Okay, so in this game, because I don't actually think I've explained this at all, water is money, sort of like how in like Metro bullets are money. In this game, water is money, so water is your currency. But you can share your water with characters of note to gain their reputation status. How you doing, Padinsky? How was Jupiter Elk Classic earlier? You tuned in late, but presume it was the demo? Yeah, it was just the demo. Mostly I'm on front page, Goldkin Drake, and I'm friends with Epion, who's making that game, so I wanted to get some eyeballs on his game and help him out a little bit. That's all. But it's solid. I mean, it's the first few levels of Doom the Roguelike. If you've ever played Doom the Roguelike, it's that, right? But with a new skin. So looking forward to it releasing, because that's going to have Workshop Day 1 and a bunch of other cool things, which I'm keen on and excited for. Hello, Crush. Very busy morning on site. Back working from home, so good now? Really? Oh, so like, are you mostly from home again, or are you like, it's kind of fitty right now? You share your water with the fashionable legendary albino ape and begin the water ritual. They hate me slightly less. And, antelopes dislike me slightly. Like, Kazin, are you covered in, like, forest fire smoke? Because that sucks. That's living in Greater Vancouver, we get flooded with like forest fire smoke every now and again. Ah, fair enough. Well, we'll just deal with that because I don't know what that's on about. Well, it's good to hear that you get a lot of work from home time, though, because I know that you work a lot and don't sleep much. So, actually, are you still not sleeping much? I haven't chatted with you recently. I hope you're getting more rest these days, Badinsky. Learn conk. I could ask for a secret, but I kind of just want to keep the reputation. Also, hey, chat, could I get a round of beers? Having some fun here. Off to get your work day started. You'll be lurking. It was good to see you. Hope the front page cheat treats you well. Oh, it's been pretty fun so far. It's been nice. It's nice to be on the front page. It's been a while. It's nice to have, like an extra 1,500 people watching. Also, for people who don't know how to do this, if you just type in the word beer or the beer emoji, or my following emote, which is Cryptid Burr. What the heck is that? It's just like a visible square there. Should probably cook a meal, actually. It's very amusing to me when you have somebody who desperately wants to be the chat's main character. And just like watching them slowly get mad. Like it's just like pops in, play Valorant. Now this game is trash. It's like, oh, yeah, well. You're cute. Keep being you. I hope you drink some water today. It's good for you. And don't forget to give your mom a hug. Because she probably needs it, having to deal with you. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find these ingredients. An Uyghur seed, and a sprinkle of dog hair, and a nip of aluminum mint. Sorry, I've been doing this for so long, this streaming thing, that people just trying to get a rise is just morbidly funny. This might be the most viewers your little corner of Twitch has ever had. We're on front page today. I mean, usually when I'm streaming CUD, we sit at like 160 to 250 viewers, depending on the day. But yeah. Pretty similar to the numbers we get on Dwarf Fortress here. But being on front page of Twitch is like an unfair advantage, so we're getting pretty close to prime time too. All right, I don't have any points to spend, do I? Also, I'm playing this run pretty slowly. Let's go turn in these quests. Oh, I noticed some ruins. Sure. I discovered Mibal. Mibals. What is it? Please have no machine gun to kill me instantly, thanks. In one AR, Recef closed the gates of... Wow, I don't think I've ever actually found the first one until I get to the Tomb of the Eaters, which is where that is. In one AR, the Recef closed the gates of the Tomb of the Eaters and abducted the throne and dissolved the Sultanate in order to lift the curse of Gear. What's up, Jesse? You were wondering what was going on? Yeah, I mean, it's... So this is a thing that, like, Twitch partners can just apply for. So if you're a partner on Twitch, you can apply for front page time through the, like, sneaky partner Discord that exists. And I applied 3 months ago, didn't get it. Applied 2 months ago, didn't get it. Applied 1 month ago, I got it, and so this is my day. This is the day we get, which is why I started early today. And also why I'm not streaming on YouTube today, because I just want to focus on the Twitch chat. Because normally we stream on Twitch and YouTube concurrently. What are these? Now, obviously, I'm too stupid to know what it is. Isn't that like it's like a water device or something? Knobs and rivets and crisscross the indiscrutable machine. I wonder if it's one of those ones that'll, if I punch it, it'll explode and kill me. Oh, geez, a chrome revolver. I'll take those. And the apples. Gimme, gimme. I need to eat some lunch. Let's whip up a meal. You gather whatever you can find for your meal. Fractus thorn, a dish of exorated dog thorn, and a pistachio fractus thorn. I like pistachios. If you're curious about the build, if anybody's curious about the build that we have Carapace, double-muscled, spiral horn, night vision, sleep gas generation. We're socially repugnant, which is just me IRL, and we have multiple arms. What's up, Percuss? How are we? Don't even give it the oxygen. Santa Paca. It's all good. I think he's already gone. So that's the build. And in my Discord, there's a room called, that's just the general game discussion forum, and there's a Caves of Cud thread there where I stuck the build code if you want it. Nope. Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, we're literally already in town. Although, let's, I think it's... wait until morning. All right. Just stabbed myself on a branch. Let's just jump into the town directly. It's easier that way. All right, let's go to the first quest giver, who is in a very annoying spot. I have to walk through spine bushes to get to him. I found your bear jerky, man. Adventurer. You have our thanks. Our village owes you a debt, but for now, please choose a reward from our stockpile as payment for your service. I get 500 XP. We completed the quest. I can get another portable beehive, a bioscanning bracelet, or a structural... Okay, what the heck does a structural scanning bracelet do? Oh, it's all good, Santa Paca. I'm just... Person's being a silly little nitwit. They gotta prove themselves, like, intelligent enough to be discussed with in order to be discussed with from my perspective. It's best to just ignore people being silly, but... We'll give you the highlight here, though. Santa Paca says, I just love the desert settings. There's so much history in the world, but it feels both futuristic and ancient and mysterious at the same time. The factory ruins with the same vibes as the Mesoamerican temples. That's great, yeah. Hey, Big Simple, what up, dude? Hey, mods, can I get a shot for Big Simple? Big Simple probably has the best tutorials for this game. Go give Big Simple some support if you like this game. Next month is your time to shine, mate. You'll be like me with Dwarfart. All right, let's... So, should I take the bioscanning bracelet or the structural scanning bracelet? You're stupid. Thanks for gifting 3 months of sub to Wonderpip. Also, damn, 300 subs. That's a lot of subscriptions that you've gifted over the years. Cheers, ID. Sapo, I think. That's all good, Elfie. Somebody got it. What's up, Devildorm? What's that? Never seen that icon before. I don't know what Z-Vent 2024 is, but it's got wings. Did you drink a Red Bull? Bio is probably more useful. I mean, I've used the bioscanning bracelet. I just don't know what structural does. I already have a portable beehive, and it's like, you know, it's just sitting in my inventory, which I should probably empty, actually. Pour into a container. Yep. All right. Ow, ow. Okay, so let's heal. And then... Chugs on the Feathered Serpent, I think, is the other one. That, or I'm going to the wrong one. No, it's not you. So maybe... Drinks near serpents, this one. These guys' names are just like nonsensical to me, so. I've found the Fisherian Skillsoft multi-weapon proficiency brackets. Adventurer, you have our thanks. You have proven yourself a friend to our village. Now take this recoiler and return whenever your throat is dry. Oh, so it makes you overconfidence? I mean, overconfidence is a very quick and fast killer here. Running away is better than armor, in fact. Because the only way to guarantee that you don't die is by running away. Okay, so we got a recoiler. If you are seeking more work, I don't care about your more work. I must pass on this offer. Live and drink, friend. I'm too dumb. Big Turtle Man. So that's the main quest line. If you want to actually do the main quest lines, you go that way. But we're going to do the dungeons, but I ain't going to do any dialogue so that people don't get story spoils. Oh, I should go trade. I got stuffs to offload. Hey there, buddy. I'll keep the Frowning Moon mask. No, don't sell that. I should probably get those trinkets identified. Sitting on 60. Also, I have night vision. Sell the half-burnt torch just to free up my inventory a little bit. Did I imagine you having... Oh. I guess I did imagine you having that. Okay, I would like to look at that buckler real quick by pressing L. In 2041 BR, a corrupt administrator was appointed to the appointed minister of Karashiwur. Karashiwur of Karashiwur neighborhood. She outlawed the practice of hoarding rubies, and Milishid was forced to flee. So that you can beat the story. Are you going to do it in Classic? Or try and do it in Classic? Or are you going to do it in, what is it called? In roleplay where you can save. I actually don't know what my plan is for that. Man, that's expensive. Kind of just want that steel buckler. But it is a little bit on the expensive side, and I'll probably just find one eventually. So instead, I think I'm just going to trade for the silver nugget. And we'll complete the offer. And I think I'm going to trade for 2 of those water holders. And now I need to go to the Tinkerer. See if I can get him to identify my stuff. Is it I that I hit? 2 drams of fresh water, sure. I have a stun rod. Wherever that went. A second stun rod, okay. A metal folding chair, great. And a blaze injector. And a shulk injector. Shulk injector increases your movement speed. And at night and underground, but not in the daylight as much. You get some agility, but less agility in the daylight, so you basically want to be underground if you're using a shulk injector. It lets you dig, and you suffer double damage from light-based attacks. The blaze injector gives you a lot of heat resistance. I think that lets you walk through lava, actually. You cannot be frozen, and heat damage you deal is increased by 25%. And you are weaker to cold, but you run faster because you're on fire. Logically. You're planning to do it in Classic first? Good luck! Is roughly the amount of water one can hold in their mouth. What human are we using to check that? Because if that is like, you know, the vocalist of Rolling Stones, that's a lot more water than if it's me, for example. So you can actually find the stickers the second time? What, this feature? Or, no, wait, no, you're talking about, like this stuff where it tells you where things are here. Because, like, that stuff's cool. So steel bucklers around 232 mouthfuls. Huh. Wait, really? So if you do like the water ritual with salt kraken, it uses significantly more water? That's fascinating. I had no idea. Okay. Well, I have a book and some secrets. Let's find some ruins and go north. Head towards the silt. We are playing in classic also, if anybody's wondering. I need to eat something, though. Aw, man. I was going to say, if there's no books here, I will be very disappointed. I can't read them because I'm too stupid. 1.5 ounce. Yeah, I know it's like an actual, like, measurement. Books are free XP for me, which is all I'm going to use them for. Ooh, a copper nugget. That's free money. Sweet. There's some machinery here. Strange, wet, strange tubes. Tubes of unknown purpose. Splay at welded joints. Knobs and rivets. Crisscross. The inscrutable machine. A tangled nest of roots. Spill. Through the earth. The bark is splintered into pointy spines. And the leaves are greasy and stinking. Just like me, because I'm Shmelly. All right, let's go north. So I have 327 hours in this game. And I've been playing Caves of Qud since, like, I bought it about 3 months after it came out on Steam. But I don't stream it consistently. I never have. Dwarf Fortress is my main bread and butter. Big Simple is the guy you gotta go to for this. I need food. Two. Lunchables! Rummaging around your surroundings, you find a salvaged Askari rifler's right hand. That's my people, man! I literally started with them. They're neutral to me. And I'm eating some dude's I guess it was like bit off and I just happened to find it, but like, man, that sucks. Geez, Chuck, can I get a round of beers for our stupid chucking a gift at Frelzo? It's good to have you around, friend. You didn't need it? Well, clearly. You discover a secluded work. What in the odds? Waste not, want not, I suppose. It was free, I guess. An ad break's about to run. I'm just gonna pop the ad break right now. And then we'll explore this workshop. Because I don't want to drop down into the workshop and then, you know, etc. Apparently, so far this stream, we have an average of 1,000 viewers. So, you guys want to know something, some kind of fun stats real quick from front page? So the last stream I did, which was Friday, November 1st, we had 179 average viewers, 220 max viewers, 1,311 unique viewers, and 2,087 live viewers. So total people that watched was 2,087, right? And 23 followers. Today so far, I've had an average of 1,387 viewers. We've had a maximum of 2,001 viewers, apparently. And we've had 104,367 unique viewers and 114,167 live viewers, and 26 followers. So I almost met. I've only gotten 3 more followers since the last stream. So like, if you're watching and you think that I don't seem that obnoxious, I mean, hey, there's a follow button right there and it's free. That's all I got, man. I don't know. It's a sales pitch. I play Dwarf Fortress and other weird shit, so you won't see it anywhere else. Thanks, Tangent. I also don't have a follow notifications, so you know you're not gonna get yelled at or anything. Also, hi Diamond. Welcome to the Subby Clubby. Diamond. Shoutouts to Anonymous. Double Anonymous shoutout because of the big simple click. All right. Well, we're through the ads now. Diving in. The legendary gem cutter. Oh boy. We got kegs of it. I mean, it's a Dwarf Fort stream, okay? And I'm a noted beer/coffee snob. Although I will be honest, I talk less about beer these days. It's just kind of like, you know how every channel has like a hype thing, you know? Post the emote for hype. It's like, we don't have hype, we just post beer. Hey, and that's it. And you know, if you really want to take part and you want to be as cool as I am, then you can just sit there and hum Home for a Rest by Spirit of the West. And if you know who that is and what that is, then, well, as far as I'm concerned, you get brownie points. Also, I convinced my friend to buy that CD the other day. All these beers makes you thirsty? It's funny because I don't even drink on stream anymore. I used to a number of years ago, but... Your local beer store had Delirium the other day? When I was on vacation and I was on Vancouver Island, I went to a brew pub called Swans, and they have Delirium on tap. It's one of 2 bars that I know in the area that has Delirium on tap. And I despise one of those bars to the point where I will literally never go there. No? What do you mean? No badges have been changed. Unless I accidentally changed a setting. Hobo refers to the higher tier bit badges. Because they kind of look like a bud. Just don't drink? That's smart. Despise a bar? There are certain chains I don't like because I don't like the clientele that they attract. Basically, like, is a bar primarily filled with, like, frat boys? If so, I ain't going. I don't care. I do not care. If it's the sort of place where you walk in and you're like, someone's gonna get drugged. That kind of bar, you know? There's a couple chains like that that I'm not a fan of, that like overcharge for things and whatnot. And food's not that good, and it's like, blech. So I'm real tempted to just try to kill this guy, if I can, but it's probably... I like that the gun is friends with me, but the plant wants to kill me. The gun's like, oh, you Gucci. It's like, But the plant's like, that's a turtle. It's also gone, so I guess they killed each other off screen. Okay. Yeah, I can't kill him. Neutral impossible. Uh-huh. Hello, you. Kuat. So this is a legendary gem cutter. He's hated by the Farmers Guild for depicting them unfavorably in a figurine form. He's disliked by urchins for depicting them unfavorably in figurine form, and admired by the villagers of Ezra for depicting them favorably in a figurine form. Scars on his hands indicate where grinding wheel gluttonously sheared through stone and feasted on chips of flesh. Lasted for a while until you got hit by lightning. Yeah, I can't say I've ever done that. I have warped my personality into some very strange things before. I was a basket once. Didn't last very long. My favorite CUD thing that I've ever heard of was at PAX a few years ago. Jason, who works on this game, was there and on a panel. And also, Anonymous, thanks for checking out gifts. Appreciate you. The question was like, what was the idea for like the brain brine stuff to like make items intelligent? And his response was like, so we had we were messing around with like intelligence, and it turns out every entity on the on the screen is considered alive by the game behind the scenes. They just like have no goal or intelligence, and like he was working on something, and they typoed something, and the result was all of the walls just started walking towards them in Yappa. Like, just all of the walls started walking towards them. It's a pretty great bug. Also, yes, KekW says I'm stupid because I kind of don't like the culture that it cultivates. It's just me being an annoying twit, mostly. Well, it's nice to know that this guy's here. What do you think, chat? Water ritual, yes or no? What do you need help with, Sherpa? Because like typing in random voids ain't going to help you much. Steal his water and run away. I love the classic mind control someone to defeat your original body, remove psychic watcher status, and then be declared a feature, not a bug. One of my favorite things that I did was I found a merchant with cloning juice. I beguiled him. It was one of the dromads, and I beguiled him and cloned him. So I had two of them, and then I took all of their stuff from them, and took all the stuff from him, cloned him, or rather, cloned them, killed them both, took all the stuff from them, and then was rich. It's one of my favorite things that I did. And then people were like, you know, you could have like duped the cloning stuff, and I was like, well, shit. But it was after the fact, so. What was done was done. Because I don't generally look stuff up on wikis. Like, believe it or not, most of the learning I've done in this game is just from bashing my forehead against it. But I was tapped out, had to check something. All right. I'm just going to leave this guy here because I can't kill him. He's too strong to kill, so I know he's here now. But I slipped on some grime. Is a fast track to crashing the game? Oh, for sure. Doesn't change the fact that it's entertaining. All right. I've made it out of the anxiety music zone. Now, if the game will get the hint and turn off the anxiety music, that would be great. Hello, laddie. Tazapur, the disciple of the coiled lamb. Peace and health, in light of the Star Pilgrim. Brood with me on the life of Resef, if you are willing. I am. Choose secrets about the life of Resef to share. So these are things that we found by staring at statues. Devilon, thanks for checking out a gift. Thank you so much. And I get 750 XP. Appreciate you. Who you like? Who hate you? Swine hate you? Okay, that's fine. Loved by the cult of the coiled lamb, hate by the hindrance of Bela. I would like to... Actually, can I trade with you? Damn it. He's got a item that is engraved, and I want to see it. But I don't want to kill him. I'm going to go up here and steal the water, though. Oh, wait, what? You can't? Oh, my God. That's annoying. You used to be able to just go up here and take the water out of it and then give it to him. But I guess they've destroyed that. But in the year 3, gear widened and the first triad of plagues afflicted the land. The water was poisoned with salt, and Gershlings ravaged the fruit and wheat. And tongues rotted away in the mouths of kith and kin. Resef walked below the chrome arches and healed the sick. And sometimes you gotta check mine. Isn't that like when you start to cook? It's like a whoosh. And then it plays like the little, like... Yeah, that. That. Right there. That's the one you're talking about? Anyway, let's give him the extra secret. There's another one? Oh. It's like some of the best audio branding ever. Okay, so we've leveled up again. Such a beefy build, man. I have 124 points. I need another 24. There's a very angry bear here. What? I love engulfing. Oh, look at this. We're gonna go speak with a librarian. Live and learn, wanderer. Have you come across any books or scrolls in your travels? Do you care to donate one to the cathedral library? Whenever you return, you may speak to me and read anything you've donated. It's okay, I can't read, so yes, give book. Thanks for XP. You got tabbed out for a minute? Oh, well. You've been subbed by Anonymous. And we level up again. Where is the library? Oh, we're in it? But we're in but the first phase of its foundation. The church has amassed a splendid collection of scripts through the years. The glorious Shekneth, which I still to this day don't know how to pronounce, praise be upon him, gifted us several caches. The eremites work day and night. The eremites work day and night, reproducing them in the scriptorum. And I have taken it upon myself to beseech travelers for the rarest finds, often come from the least likely places. You know, it's funny because people do that every time I say that. I am like a moron when it comes to reading, and I am incapable of like looking at something phonetically and learning how to pronounce it. So basically, I would need to go look up a video of somebody saying it or hear somebody say it verbally in order to be able to replicate it. I am broken. It is what it is. All right. What use is a library in this salt den? Or in the marshes, strangled by wild plants and poisoned by the glow? Wouldn't a stash of vine reapers serve us better? You share the pessimism of my kin. I am a turtle. I don't know what that means. And several of the priests as well. My heart hears you, but listen to my words. And maybe you will come to feel as I do. To devalue wisdom is to devalue the casphorescence, the shines in the world refracting light, illuminating those around her. So does the written wisdom of our elders. The machinery of chromium is complex in its divinity. Don't we do a disservice to our fathers when we remain ignorant of it? Of our past or of our future? Don't we deserve the joy of knowing? Bless Eshestalt, The second, first child, for he believes as I do. Live and drink, chronicler. No, like the writing in this game hurts me because so few people will ever see it. Like, this game has some of the most captivating description of brick walls that I've ever seen. I mean, smooth gray stone hides its bonded, pebbly innards. And cement blood paste, it's streaked with dirt. Like, one of these days, like, I would... Like, I've talked about this while streaming this game before. I would kill for a, like, just like, I don't know, a series of 10 short stories based on this game. Like, I just want more dialogue. That's all I want. Like, just take the universe of this and write me some books, please. I don't even read fiction. I would read that. Like, snails and coral were crushed on a geologic press, painted into ribbons of impurity, and polished along the ideal plane. Thank you? Deadly Megadeth? Is killing your business and is business good? Also, I played this game for like 200 hours before I realized you could actually like look at those walls and read the descriptions of them. So we'll do that in a second. There's also some graffiti on the back wall. Does it say, church bad, Satan good, hail Satan? I hope so. Also, there was one time I put a nuclear bomb into the donation bin in the middle of the church, and it didn't blow up, and I was very sad. Oh, also, chat room. If you haven't heard it before, I realize that today is a completely uneventful day for everybody in the entire planet, including America. But to anybody in America, on this uneventful day, I recommend you listen to a song. It's a very good song. It's by a band that my little sister's violin teacher used to be a part of before they stopped being a band. It's called Save This House by Spirit of the West. I recommend you listen to it. 1, it's a banger. 2, it's Celtic punk and nobody makes that stuff anymore. And 3, just give it a listen. It's a good song. Let's go look at some art, shall we? Marble relief of the Sacred Joining. This is an exquisitely detailed, high-relief cut from precious Carillion marble. It depicts the Sacred Joining, as recounted by Shekinah, the father to the temple high priests. In the early dawn of our universe, the Argent Fathers roamed the timeless aether with inert hearts. There, in the coldest distance of space, they discovered beauty and chrome incarnate, the casphorescence. Together they wrought machines from her naked womb to inherit 100 Earths. In the scene here, the Fathers first approach her radiance. They are led by Shekinah, who occupies the position of prominence. Someone has to. If not who, then if not them, then me. I don't know what that means, but someone has to, I guess. Scusums, coppers. Is this one different? This is also in Carillion marble, and it depicts the edification as chanted in the Chronicles Chromatic after the Sacred Joining. I mean, for reference, like, if we're talking about, like, inscrutable nonsense games, I've streamed War Sim. Like, I've streamed, like, text adventures that run in command line. Like, this is... like, I make a living playing Dwarf Fortress, generally, so, like, this... not that far out. I've played weirder things. After the Sacred Joining, the Argent Fathers molded the plasmatic metal of the casphorescence into edifices fit for inhabitants by mortal folk. They wrought the spires into mountains and arches over rivers. Here, Shekinah oversees the construction, gazing east upon his new gleaming world. Cheese Runner here. Cheese Runner is far from inscrutable. It just looks inscrutable. That game is like... 18 buttons, if that. Once made the mistake of giving a mini nuke to your companion in Caves of Qud. He promptly used it on something and killed me. Yep. Yeah, never give an explosive to an ally in Caves of Qud, because they're a little trigger happy. Actually, never give a ranged weapon to an ally in Caves of Qud.
Here's to 11 more.
111. Thanks for the tier 1 and the 11 months. I think it's safe to say that you won. Thank you very much, Stonecoat. Cheers, mate. Can I get a round of beers for that? How's the run going? I am a very dumb twiddle. If you're curious about my build, I'm a very dumb turtle. What's intelligence? I don't have much of that. I do, however, have quite a lot of carapace. Actually, I should level that up. Although you can rapidly mutate it when I level up 2 more times, right? Do you get multiple rapid mutations? It's been a minute. I mean, I've been friendly fired by rifles by them dozens of times. So, respectfully disagree? I don't know if I agree with that. Like, I've died to friendly fire from rifles before. You know, honestly, the only allies I trust are melee. If they have any kind of ranged ability, I just, nope. It's every 10 after. Just wondering if I should just pump all these points into Carapace or not. Because we're level 8. Yeah, let's just level up Carapace. Well, actually, my main source of damage right now is the Spiral Horn. So maybe let's do 1 into Carapace. And then put a couple into Horn, because that is my source of damage. Which actually makes me wonder, what is my damage now? 9 penetration, 2d4. It's quite a lot of damage. You're okay with giving companions a freeze weight? That would be very helpful for Bethesda Suso when you need to go through the cold. Hey, chat. Do you want me to read the descriptions of all these statues or no? They're pretty cool, but we don't have to if you don't want me to. Then we'll just go shopping. You are backs. Run's going pretty good. Still same turtle. Lore time it be. Nisroch the Star Mason is depicted here, straddling the earth with his mighty legs. He dons his favorite sash, whose folds are exquisitely worked in gold. See, unlike XQC, I have multiple brain cells. The statue of Bel wears its tremendous weight in polished marble. He wields his epochal aegis, stored for obstructing a swirling glass cloud in the starry dawn. You want a description? Oh, you want a description of floors? Yeah, well, you can't examine floors, I don't think. You can examine shrubs, though. Volkodov. Dagon, the orator, domineers West Apps with his brazen pose. His golden coronet shines splendidly in the fire's shine. I will say, you know, I've been called, like, old moist critical before, but I've never been called discount XQC, so that is a new one. That is a new one for me. Glorious Shekinah, Agent Ardonis, First Father poses in luminous mummery, with the structure of the ageless stars, fixed in and permanent. He appraises the temple erected in his honor and cocks his head in approval, benefiting the memory of his union with the Casphorescence. He clothes the manifestation of Carillion shades, forsaking the viridians and russets of the lowly plants and clay earth. Hey, chat, don't forget to take notes. There will be a test at the end. Here, Shakanach has been sculpted into permanence with magnificent Carillion marble. His body is chiseled to blessed perfection, and his golden diadem crowns him father among fathers. I guess that's his hand. Carthux, the athlete, is depicted in mid-stride. His glistening silver hair is tied behind his head in astral tradition. He vaults through the firmament. It can be. You can disable the permadeath if you want. Like, there's 3 modes of play. We're playing in the permadeath. Diadem. There are 3 modes of play. You can play at roleplay, which basically... No, that's me fishing to get people to use the notes emote. Chat, you use the note-taking emote. It's all good. I just, just move the chat up a little bit. But, yeah, we're playing in Classic, which is permadeath. But I'm also not doing the main quest lines. I'm just walking around it, basically, because some people get, like, very sketchy with this game when it comes to the mainline quest story spoilers, because it is the same every time. So I'll be doing the dungeons and whatnot, but I won't be actually doing the quests. I won't be doing, like, the Tomb of the Eaters or anything in this playthrough. No, Ilmirin. But I might find the secret glow pad if I'm lucky. Resef, who's called the Above, lifts an enigmatic finger to heal the wounds of the sick. I don't have an enigmatic anything, so... The protectors of the silts. Let's go exploring. Which finger is it? Definitely is pinky, right? Find a Dromad caravan. Ooh. That's actually cool. I love how I don't even know what he has in his inventory because it's all just weird artifacts. Also, holy shit, he must have some really endgame stuff here. Oh my wordle. Jewel-encrusted crystal longsword. Just, like, inflate the value, why don't you? Man, I want that. Never have I been so tempted to just, like, punch a guy and take his stuff. But I would lose, so... Man... They don't always, but they're usually, like, definitely on the medium high end, yeah. Like, I've definitely seen ones that are just, like, you know, medium tier items, but, like, that's pretty end game. Also, somebody please explain why I have an electrified folding metal chair. I have one of those. I don't know why. But I have one. The merchants will mess you up. One of the rules of roguelikes, the reason the merchants are merchants is because they're stronger than just about everybody else. Well, maybe not everybody else, but a lot of other things. They're certainly no slouch. But they are a camel. Man, they even have wild rice. Oy vey. That is pretty cracked. It's like... Gonna buy a bunch of water containers. Thank you, man. I think I'm in an ad break, aren't I? Yes, I am. So can get weapon enchants? Huh. There's something kind of grim about an electrified metal folding chair, though. Like, wouldn't it... I know it wouldn't in-game if you wield it as a weapon, but wouldn't it electrify you as you go to whack somebody with it? You know? Like, I feel like that would be a bit of a concern. Hello, classified EQ. How is you? Maybe it means it's battery powered and folds with a button push, like an automatically unfolding chair. It's like some Spy Kids stuff. Like just push a button, just like point a remote at it and go boop, and it just goes and it just unfolds itself, kind of deal. I got it. Okay, ads are done. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Also, thank you very much to everybody who's tuning into the stream today. Much appreciated. Man, I've got a shit ton of emails I gotta read later. Nothing's like Twitch related though. It's like all like personal real life stuff. All right. That's just preserved foods. And because I can't cook, that's not gonna do much for me. Let's wait until morning. So that line of sight gets better. And just auto-explore and read all of the engraved pictures and things and see who's available to sell me stuff. On the anniversary of a great battle, a babe was found swaddled with lustrous amethyst in each hand by a group of birds in Shengith's roost. They took him into their fold and fostered him, and he became known as Melshid, the jeweled child of birds. Caves of Cud looks different. It's looked like this for a while, or at least the better part of it. Like, when did this UI come in? It was like maybe a year ago, 2 years, a year and a half ago. It was like 2022, I think. That's a year ago, right? But the UI got finished relatively recently. Murad, in 4775 BR, Murad, the philosophical sprout of dogs, the shrewd wraith quill shouter, the corn silk inkwell, died of natural causes. He was 121 years old. Can't believe the man in the abyss does stuff besides streaming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've shown this off before, but it's a trick of the camera. Just saying. It's not actually dark in here. Also because I'm too bloody lazy to get a green screen. You can get a gifted a sub to channel you don't even follow that you've never watched before, which is kind of crazy to me. I just had like a mad, where the hell am I, Mon? You criminal. I'm watching you, traveler. Those guys aren't friendly. They're bad people. This is information from the ancient Sultan Milshid in 2011. Uh-huh. Go on. Milshid won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Tarkamish neighborhood at the bloody battle of the Shrine of Tash. As a result of the battle, the Shrine of Tash was so bristling with carnivorous geodes that it was renamed to the Glittering Bog. Clearly. I really like it when it's just like, in year that wasn't that long ago. Herb Dasher, what else do we have? Nipper. The Vintier and Pig Farmer. Hey. And Creepy Algal Glit guy. I wonder. Who knows? It's possible. Good luck finding it, though. We'd have to find the location first. Crimson Harvest. Big letters. Those are just the preachers just screaming. The one problem with not starting in the default starting village is we don't get to see like the 50-50 chance of whether or not somebody just immediately murders the preacher. Which is one of my favorite thing about systems-driven games. Wait. Is that it? Uh-oh. I think we have an unenterable tent. Yeah, we do. It's just full of bodies. And apparently some artifacts that I can't identify because I dumb. And a charred corpse. Somebody just like was locked in this tent and then burned to death. Can I pet the kitty? Kitty? I want to pet the kitty. Kitty, come here. Come on. No. Stop running away. Eh. Oh. Won't let me pet it, Sag. Voider nest? Kind of seems like it. I mean, there is an Ichor merchant right there, so that does kind of check out. And a cat herder. Not very good at their job, I think. This game is the definition of do not let appearances fool you. This is like a hundreds-hour-long RPG with extreme depth. It's very much one of those don't judge a book by its cover. Instead, get lost in it. Although I have played a game that was literally a programming class project, which is also fantastic, which is Warsim. Which is literally like dude's first programming project that he just kept working on. And then oops, accidentally like a decade later, he's sold like 100,000 copies of it. Which is just fantastic. In like almost every aspect. It's all ultra weird to you? Well, think about it this way. Have you ever heard of D&D? Or tabletop RPGs? Imagine a computer game that just generated you that. 'Cause that's basically what this is. Like, this entire genre of games are essentially came out of D&D simulators, right? Ooh, a Grenadier. Wake up! Of course, I don't know what any of them are. Can you inspect these? Yeah. I need to find a Tinkerer. Because that's essentially what this is. It's like, it's just it's a single player tabletop RPG, essentially. And if you're like me and don't like playing video games or things with other people and don't have a friend group to even try in the first place, really, then games like this are great. It's very much like a specific kind of game for a specific kind of person, but it's also... Schematics Raptor, that's who I need to talk to, probably. Buy something to justify my pain. Wow. Can you identify these? 12 drams of fresh water, jeez. It's a tattoo gun. Okay. Why is it so expensive, man? Ah, it was a missile. I really wish it would tell me what it was. Instead of just vanishing. Box of crayons, great. Like that, sir, is a box of crayons. What is this odd trinket? A solar cell. Okay, that's useful, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Never judge a book by its cover, and this game is a very good example of that. I'm just gonna grab more water because I'm out of water now. Or low on water, not necessarily out. No. No, I can't. My intelligence is too low. I guarantee you I would lose that roll. Because, like... if you don't quite realize just how low my intelligence is, here, I'll show you this. Well, it was something like that, yeah, classified. Yeah, I actually interviewed him after he went viral on the Programmer Crimes subreddit or whatever it was, or Programmer Humor, I think it was. Subreddit got like thousands of upvotes, front paged. We're on front page of Twitch. Normally when I stream this game, I have about 220. So because of the front page, we are, you know, an extra couple thousand watching. Wrong side USB. Also, I feel your pain. Every day. Every time you try and put the USB in, it go the wrong way. So, yeah, no, I cannot ask for free artifact things, because I can't even read books. One night under a beetle moon, Suga Murad, a healthy child, was born to the Sultan at Shagarok Den, and at the moment of his birth, a new planet was discovered. And in celebration, the people drank themselves into stupors, naturally, and the babe was named Ororaptor. But the people called him Bedrollborn. Elfie, can you refund that and disable that? Or Aqua, could you do that? Or do I need to do it? I thought that was off. Bonesaw, do you have to do that? Anyway, what's up? It's because we're on the front page. Like, 90% of those numbers aren't actually watching the stream, so, you know. I kind of describe front page as like artificial inflation, because it kind of is. I'm kind of looking for somebody who sells axes, but no axes so far. Or O's. That's boots, though. Those could be useful. Hats, also useless, because I can't wear hats. Can you use this one, though? Yes. I mean, I'll do it. It's okay. Give me a second. I must punish Bonesaw for his crimes by giving him his points back. Oh, never mind. It's already been given back. And I will pause it by doing that. All right, then. Hello, friend. Let's get your wary feet covered. It's kind of expensive. For just chain boots. So I'm thinking, nah. The problem with being a big dummy is everything is expensive because I'm not very good at haggling. Another Dromad caravan? Oh, shit. What do you have there, buddy? I love how no matter how many full crate? I wonder how... I love how no matter how many Dromads you run into, the first option for discussion is just, what are you? Like, just confused face. Ah! Well... Doesn't have an axe. I will sell those HE missiles, actually. They're not super valuable, but... Funsies. Two used to be rich? Used to be rich twice. It's a lot of taxes you just paid there. Grand New Father. Mechanimist convert. Okay, let's keep exploring. I mean, I would have to get Snake Oiler for that to work. But I don't have Snake Oiler. Also don't really have the ability to just select abilities. But we could go into the trading thing. Although, don't you need intelligence for Snake Oiler? I do have 178. I'm just going into the, like, axe. Whack thing with big axe. Persuasion, maybe? Yeah, so Snake Oiler requires 19 ego. I have 14 ego. That would take a lot of levels, dude. Basically, it's not happening. Yeah, no. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. As fun as it would be, that ain't happening. But what if? I mean, if I magically suddenly have 19 ego, we'll go for it. But I don't see that happening, dude. It's okay. I've made the decisions that I've made. And I would rather sit here and smoke a... I'm not going to put water in that hookah. I would rather sit there and stare at the hookah without water in it than, you know... Try and do that. Anyway. What do we have here? I'm going to speak with Esther. One of the times I saw credits, I almost got Esther to the end of the game, and then she died, and I was sad. Live and drink, traveler. Welcome to the Silt. I kind of want to just RP this character as just a religious zealot and just be annoying. Just start, like, cursing everybody. Ooh. Admired by fungi for reprogramming their least favorite robot. I think we are going to do a water ritual with you. The wardens still hate me. It's okay. These people already hated me. It's fine. They also already hated me, so that's fine. Fungi hate me slightly less. I have a secret to share with you. The location of a Snapjaw fort. All right, so the wardens still hate me, but some other people hate me slightly less. You haven't once seen a single cave? Have you ever seen stairs? Those are caves. Also, bruh. I know I've found some legendary locations, but... Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, let's travel there. Why not? Visit this legendary location that's right there. I noticed some ruins nearby. Would you like to investigate? Duh. I'm also hungry. You discover nickel fringe brickwire. Okay. What is that? I see gun. Gun make me scared in this game. Can guns shoot over the fence? The entire map of Cud is a cave, technically, right? Is it? Dude, if all of Caves of Cud is underground, then my mind just was blown. What? Because, like, there's a little thing up there. It says the sun's up. They talk about the sun. So, it's a valley, isn't it? Right? Well, you just, like, made me question everything. Yeah, okay, so it can't hit me from there. Just gotta be careful. Shrine to Nexram, spouse to Quadristranus. In 4447, Naxaram appointed a corrupt minister. I think I've seen this one. Of Kellup Homestead. Nope, I haven't. He mandated the practice of mining jasper stones in Naxram's name. Discover another location. We've got a new place to visit. That's a slime. Toriyama would be proud. It's not a slime. It's an amoeba. A giant amoeba. Slime within... It has slime in it, but it's not a slime. Slime within the quivering blob striates into different densities. You can barely perceive the outline of something inside. But the lore is deep. There are many caves in Cud, but I don't think that Cud in and of itself is a cave. All I know is that my favorite Caves of Cud lore that I found was when I was playing Spruggywood, and then suddenly that game went from being a Saturday morning super happy cartoon to just being like an ultra grimdark like prequel to this game. Or like side story, I guess, maybe. Play Spruggywood if you haven't. It's cool. I should be fine. Ow. 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 It's okay. I broke the gun. I know I have 15 bullet. And now I've been electrocuted. Ow. Should actually use my axe ability that I have. Shrine to Xeraxis, the Mahogany Woe of Marchmore, in 3445. It was discovered that Xeraxis' life had secretly been saved with astral projection, despite reports to the contrary. Xeraxis was alive and well, and she was known there henceforth as the Weighted Ghost. But yeah, no, the lore for this game is kind of absurd, and that's why I love it. But discovering little tidbits of the lore is half of the enjoyment of the game for me. All I know is that there are caves everywhere, and caves are generally actually just stairs going down. So if you see stairs going down, those are actually just caves. Apparently there's a campfire here. One of the biggest discoveries I made was I was really irritated once, years ago when I was learning how to play this game, over the fact that you can't have multiple campfires on a map, and then I learned that a lot of enemies are scared shitless of fire, so you can just like plop a campfire down and they'll run away from it. It was one of the coolest like discoveries I ever made in this game mechanically. Also, chat room, your streamer friend here's a little hungry. I got 2 boiled eggs in a pot, so I'm gonna go eat those. Can I just get a big round of beers? And I'm gonna pop an ad break right now while I'm standing up. Chat amongst yourselves and keep yourselves entertained. Streamer will return momentarily. Mods, keep an eye on the chat. Make sure everybody behaves themselves. And this is just a small thing, but we're only 20 subs away from 1,000. Just saying. Might help the mortgage brokers give me a better rate.
He has a sword.
Anyway, I'll be right back. No, I need to resize this.
For everyone.
No. BRB.
Flubberdubberdoggadoggies?
Bark, 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 bark.
It's a unit system. I know this.
Tea Earl Grey, hot.
Blasphemer? Live and drink? White Pony One, thanks for the 31st month. Also Anonymous, thanks for the 5-pack of gift subbies. Appreciate you. Something, something, Creed. Hi, we back. You gather some fixings, some dromant dander, a nip of noble salt, and a liberated Dawn Glider's face, and an abstract Dawn Glider's face. There's multiple faces in this meal. We're gonna have to face it. It's just the reality. Down to this place we go. I get a tiny amount of XP for visiting this place. Now, I'm gonna back out because I'm always scared of locations like that because they can sometimes be really scary. So I'm gonna wait until dawn and then move north. All right, so stairs going down and a crab and an angry pig. Source would have been Bright Shoal. I might just sit like right here and wait for things to just come to me. It's taking friendly fire. Ow, that one hit me. Okay, so let's go hook and drag. I do have an axe. Oh, right. I'd have to equip an axe in my primary hand. And right now my primary hand is my head. I may actually want to swap that out. You got to pay for that? I mean, I think blindIRL.com/ I actually don't know what the URL to subscribe to my website is probably where you definitely don't find anything about Bonesaw, but you do give me money, so I will just say that instead. Or exclamation point merch is another place where you could find out exactly what Bonesaw is talking about by purchasing a mug like this one. It's a Vile Force of mug. Who doesn't want a Vile Force of mug? Bones, are you okay? Did you have too much cocaine in your breakfast? You're only supposed to put 1 teaspoon in, not 14. Also, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Soldering iron nipped it. Bonehoof has crushed its siblings. Oh, God. Oh, we're in an ad break. We'll pause. Not that game does anything when I don't push button, but I won't push button until game done doing the thing. Is this game any good? It's my first impressions. It seems okay so far. I only have 326 hours so far, Gra. Also, how you doing, Gra? It's good to see you. Also, check, can I get a shout out for Gra? Gra probably better at this than me. Definitely a fact. Highly probable and definitely possibly likely maybe. I think I might be able to lie on the floor and think about pasta for an hour or so. Ah, okay. You've been sitting in your chair vibrating all day due to the stress of the election and your tender sensibilities. No, I get you. I get you. I'm trying to like avoid it as much as humanly possible today. We'll probably blab about it more tomorrow, but you think you might actually allow yourself to use Gore-Tusk mug for tea today? You know, maybe you should. What do you mean allow yourself to? Are you trying to keep it mint so that you can sell it on like eBay for extremely large amounts of money in 100 years when I actually become famous, maybe? There's a lot of boars over there. I'm just gonna wait for them to come over here. Get over here, boars! Don't be too boorish. Trying to get them to come to me. They die very quickly on their own, but at a range, they could actually do quite the damage to me. I'm actually just going to zoom out, see how many there is. Oh boy, quite a lot. All right, well, I'm just going to stay in here then, because they're scary. Well, not that scary, but scary enough. At daybreak, the first of spring, a babe was found swaddled with a sacred charon of tokens on its eyes. The babe became known as Xerxes. More histories. I will break this. For ranch dip for chicken tenders. Hey man, it's your mug. You do what you want with it. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. At some point, I may actually have to stop using my horns as my primary hand. Come on, you. There you are. I keep trying to use the Dwarf Fortress hotkey to skip turns. I've played, I guess, 3 different turn-based games in the last 72 hours that have different weight buttons. It's like period, center of numpad. Ow. 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 Die. Okay. Die, Katana. Something, something, John Romero. Right, what's this? Two-handed steel longsword. I will take that. Piggy fighting with something. Oof. Owie. Stab it. Stupid pig. See what I mean by they hurt? Kind of a lot, actually. I just collected 8 grams of fresh water. At least I'm just getting paid for existing. That's nice. Small Kitty is the name of a book I just got. It's a very believable name for a book. That's 1. 2. I'm just being very careful. I'm trying to just like bring them, coax them over one at a time. As farmers, but a closer. Let's get that. Is this freshwater? No, it's salty. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is drop down here. Wait for you to pop through this side. Pop through, kill him there. Jumping in and out of maps is actually like a pretty good way to kite enemies in and out of a map. Let's go up to here. And then wait until morning. And skirt back in this way. Skirt down here. Wait for him to come through. Take him out. I think that's all of them. Yay, we did it! Oh, never mind. We didn't do it. There's 2 more up top. All right, well, I can just scooch around the top. That's fine. Goosey, fellows. Coming through. Link. Pop. Pop. Boink. And now you. All right, because like at a range, they just have like an absurdly huge advantage over top of me, but now I can just auto-explore, so we're safe now. I don't know why the words Daikatana just live rent-free in my brain as part of my lexicon, but it does. Throughout the entirety of 3439, Zeraxes ravaged all merchant more, rolling dice to determine which ones to destroy. From homes of hermits and succulents, she became known as a mahogany woe of Merchamore. You discover the location of Merchamore. Another place to visit. That might be the goal of this run, is to just visit as many of these legendary sites as possible. Because this is one that we're in right now. Now, let's go to that campfire. Now the question is, do we go down a layer, chat? As I just did. Oh my god, there's so many pigs. I'm just gonna cover them in sleep gas. I should back up a little bit and heal. You know you're in a good zone when you start hearing this music. Is that the fire-breathing piggy? Fire snout and member of the Church of the Vermilion Gemstone. A plume of smoke curls off the blackened snout nostrils of the rotund pig. Her hair is singed from her nasal blazes. Hey, Chad, is your hair singed from your nasal blazes? Damn, this thing does not want to die. So, chat, what'd you guys do this past weekend? I went to 2 metal shows and broke my glasses at one of them. That's what I did this weekend. So many pigs. Got a new hat? Cool. What kind of hat? The alligator. You went to a pub and hung out with your board games people while dressed as a demon nun. That sounds pretty fun. I played Battleship in a brewery. Whoa! Pigs everywhere. I think it's time to release some sleep gas. Let's just heal. How was Animals as Leaders? Absolutely fantastic. I think it's the 5th or 6th time I've seen them now. To take full advantage of the dazing. It's only every 32 turns that I can use the sleep gas, so I should use it as much as possible. This is going to be some pretty good leveling, though. I think I'm gonna take Staunch Wounds. And let's grab Cleave. And I'm actually gonna set my head to no longer be my main weapon. 6, 2 plus 1, head is 9. Yeah. Oh, am I technically in... There's nothing here. Why am I technically in combat? No, that's why I'm technically in combat. As long as I can keep them in doorways, we're okay. We leveled up. What's this game called? It's called Caves of Cud, like Jay the Eternal just said. Yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of people watching because we're on the front page. So you can, as a Twitch partner, you can just apply for front page promotion, and I applied and got it. So that's why we have a bunch of people watching today. Let's swap to my axe so I can actually use my axe abilities. There we go. My upper left hand is now my primary hand, which is, you know, exceptionally specific. I'm gonna put 2 more levels into Carapace, so I take less damage because it's my armor. And let's also bump up muscles, because big muscles. Also have a lot of health. There's an angry pig over there. I'm the best streamer? I don't know about that. I'm certainly a streamer of all time. I've been around longer than most of the streamers you watch, probably. I've been doing this for over 10 years. In fact, this is year 11 that I'm currently in. Actually, now that I think about it, the 17th of this month is year 11. I'm one of those people who's just been around forever. You may not know me, but I swear I've been around forever. So now I can hit and drag. So I have a bunch of extra abilities now that I didn't have previously. Let's wait for you to come here, smack you. I also need to back up and heal. Not like desperately, but bad enough that I should do it.
Congrats on
Sleep
being on
grass.
the front page.
Grass, gas. Cheers, Salvo. I mean, it's nice to get support from Twitch because I've been doing this for so long. Turns out it's very hard to get support from Twitch unless you fall into like very specific types of networking circles or put more like an absolutely like Herculean ton of work into it if you live in North America. And I live in Canada, so I have to compete with every single person in the US who streams on Twitch for promotion from Twitch. But recently they've made a few changes that have made it a little bit easier, and I appreciate that. All right, let's chase you down. Let's just increase my toughness. Just be very toughness. It's not really like I'm doing anything wrong. It's just kind of a fact, you know? It's nice to get support from Twitch. I'm showing my gratitude. But Salva, thank you very much for the 10th month. Welcome back. Chat, can I get a round of beers for Salva? For all the help he gives me behind the scenes, and also, you know, we're on the front page of Twitch, not a casa. Like I just explained 2 seconds ago to somebody else. We get it for 8 hours today, so I have it. It's currently 12:50 my time. I have it until 4 p.m. Yeah. So what we're going to be doing today for the rest of the stream, by the way, is we're going to be playing this until about 2 p.m. my time, so another hour and 10 minutes. And then I'm going to be jumping into a voice call with a friend of mine, and we're going to be playing some web fishing. We're going to go fishing and chit-chat. It'll be fun. We're also going to try the blending the chat thing, see how that works, because I've never tried any of that before. I'm using this as an opportunity to mess around and do other things, but assuming this run doesn't die by 2 p.m., we'll continue it tomorrow evening. Am I actually blind? I'm legally blind. You know, you don't need to say the same thing in like under a minute because I can still see it. I have a vertical monitor. It's 27 inches. So my left eye doesn't work at all, or my right eye doesn't work at all. My left eye has severe tunnel vision with floating blind spots. I'm legally blind. Repeating the same thing just makes you look silly. At the very least, like, give it 2 minutes, you know? He's a variety streamer today? I'm still very much within the same varieties as I normally do. It's more like rapid fire. The only real variety thing that I'm doing is web fishing, but that's just because I've been playing that off stream and kind of just want to stream some of it. But like, Caves of Cud is very much within my realms. And earlier we played a little bit of the demo of Jupiter Hell Classic, which I was planning on streaming anyway, and today just seemed like a good day to do it. So, is it actually fishing? It kind of looks like Animal Crossing, and it's just like a server with up to 12 people on it, but I'm going to put a password on it. And then you just play fishing mini games and walk around and unlock t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, this is quite the layout, that's for sure. Quap. Wow. Mind, thanks for the $10. It's a musket turret, so it's not going to rapid fire kill me or anything. Let's hook and drag. I think next we'll go for Dismember. I would recommend that you do whatever you enjoy doing and don't self-promote in chat. That's what I would recommend. Just be you. Don't try to do it as a job because you'll ruin all of your hobbies. You won't enjoy video games anymore if you try to do it as a job. Don't sign the affiliate contract if you can, because it just gives you a mental requirement to do a thing because people are paying you to do a thing. So don't worry about trying to make money until there's enough of an audience that you can actually make money, if that makes any sense. That's my advice. Take your time and treat it as a hobby and you'll enjoy it 10 times more. But if you have to ask for advice, then I already don't think I can help you because that's already the first mistake. These things hit shockingly hard considering how little HP they have. Where the hell are they coming from? Okay. It's a nest somewhere. You know, my favorite my favorite comparison for that, Jay the Eternal, it's like going into a restaurant and then screaming about Wendy's when you're not in a Wendy's. It's just, you know, it's not rude, it's just poor form, really. Or into Mashtuf. Yes. Empty vase. Collect liquid. Yes. Thanks for the cider. So this isn't a Wendy's. Well, I can't help you then. Because I just wanted 15 Baconators. I mean, how am I supposed to keep up this physique without piles of cholesterol? There we go. That was its nest. The Sightless Way. That would actually be really cool if it was a real book, but Oof, I'm on fire. Not the good kind of fire. They do give a good amount of XP, though. 375 for the flaming ones. Cleaving them. Really need a steel axe or something a little bit better. I think the point has been made, chat room. Well, here's the thing. If you're really into watching people and want to try to stream, stop watching people and go stream. Talking about wanting to stream will not help you stream. All of the advice in the world will not help you stream. The only thing that will help you stream is you getting the hell out of my stream and stop talking about your stream. Go stream. Have fun. I wish you all the success. Just don't promote yourself in my chat because that's rude. Oh, jeez. At dusk under a rare mahogany sky, people of Suswer saw an image on the horizon that looked like a token behind and bathed in mahogany. It was Xeraxis. After she came and left Shashur, the people built a monument to her, and they henceforth called her the Mahogany Token. Ghostwitch Pert, member of the Ghost from Carillion and Gemstone. I'm really hoping that there's actually gemstones in here. Somewhere. But man, this is a dense map. I'm also really worried that if I go down another floor, I'm not actually going to be able to kill anything. I'm very worried things are going to be too strong for me. Let's go to the campfire, make lunch. One of many. And then I'm going to go zip down to here and just knock these down just to make sure there's nothing behind them. Oh, that's a bookshelf. Mental bodies and others of others depend. What's this? Answers lay elsewhere. Well, clearly not there. Got it. Silly plants. Okay. Let's go down. No. Put yourself out there and you will not have success. You have to put yourself out there for a very long time and then consistently put yourself out there. And even then, you may still not have success. I know people who've done this longer than I have that still can't get more than 10 viewers. So a lot of it is luck. And timing. And a little bit of skill. Anyway. More about Cud. So this right now is a legendary location, which is a location that you only learn the name of through examining artifacts that are found in the world. When you examine enough artifacts that you find in a world, you learn the location of these artifacts. And this is one of those locations. So somewhere in here, there's a legendary one-off named item, which I'm kind of searching for. There's some Truekin computer over there, which I'll take the artifact, but can't do anything else with that. I really want to make some very self-deprecating jokes on that alien sensation, but I won't. I'm good. I'll spare you the pain this time. Let's go up to here. Smack, smack, smack. Jokes are good for growth. Well, then I've never had any success in my life. That's not totally true. It definitely makes me feel good to see people get use out of my tutorials. I definitely didn't see you. Level up again. Man, That feeling when you're just 10 skill points off of being able to, like, get a new skill. That's annoying. Attributes. Mutations. Can't level up Carapace. We'll wait until I can level up Carapace again. Ooh, fancier book. My character's really dumb, so I can't read. But, okay, these guys are actually kind of scary, potentially, if it's what I'm thinking it is. Wet sewage eel. We should be able to kill it pretty easily, though. So what I'm using books for is I sell them and get XP for them, which is helpful. Paying give more skill points? Well, sometimes. I'm gonna stick my nose through this doorway and then let out sleeping gas, but they keep filling up the doorways, so instead I'll just kill them all. Ah, there we go. Now I'm gonna let out sleeping gas. Sleep gas! Hopefully bugs sleep. And I can just kill that. Those are pretty good for XP, though. Ooh, hello. Gored it with my horns, so that's good. You know, I should probably also go with multi-weapon fighting. The problem is, I don't actually have any real agility. So maybe I should start leveling up agility, I don't know. Okay, these guys are a bit of a pain, but I could sleep them if I need to. In redacted or worse? Yeah. No, I mean, base level sewage eels are fine. But yes, you are correct. Although, what are they? The ankle ripper offers? The guys who just, like, immediately... I want to say Mog Hoppers, but I know it's a Dwarf Fortress thing and not a Caves of Cut thing. There is a another type of fish that looks pretty similar. They're, like, yellow. And they just, like, immediately remove limbs. Those, scare me. Madpoles, yeah. That's the thing. Or wait, no, those make you go insane. They don't remove limbs. But I was definitely thinking of Madpoles is the name. Let's release my gas, put them to sleep. And I'll hit and drag you. So I can just do this now. Which is actually really strong because I can drag them into the sleep gas. Madpoles remove limbs? Okay, I thought they made you hallucinate, but maybe I'm thinking there's too many enemies in this game, and I remember the names of the early game ones because I see them a lot, but the late game ones, you know, I do see them decently consistently, but you miss them enough that it's like easy to forget who they is. Who they ams? Oh no, those rocks there are gonna be a problem. Yeah, those rocks are gonna be a problem. Shit. I might have to use the shulk injector, which lets me dig. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna have to use the shulk injector to get through that. Is there a campfire here? Yes, there is. Okay, let's go into here and just double check. Holy shit, I have a lot of books. So this thing, Skulk, which if I look at it, you grow burrowing claws and can dig. Okay, so now apply that. Your heart begins to beat faster and your pupils dilate. Gain the activated ability Burrowing Claws. Right. I forgot this nonsense does that. Okay. We're gonna get hit by ads in a few seconds. When the ads land, I will... No, I gotta go this way. When the ads land, I will not, like, unpause the game until the ads are done. So I can just remove these rocks. trust me, this character is anything but smart, but... Alright, we're in an ad. I will pause. Madpoles have a back slot so that they can wear mechanical wings and leave the water. This nightmare is now yours free of charge. Wait, how do they equip mechanical wings, though? Madpoles ate your face. Did you re-equip your face, though, Nimlark? Or did you cook it into a meal? Remember, chat room, it only costs 1 bit to get your name on the bits leaderboard. Also, just thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. For this glorious front page day. It's not very often I get these, so it means a lot. Also, we're only 15 subs away from... we're only 15 subscriptions away from a glorious number of 1,000 subs. I'm just saying, that'd be pretty cool. Cool. Was it? No, I'm on the front page of Twitch. I'm playing CUD because I want to play CUD, but we are on the front page of Twitch. It's unrelated to CUD because I got selected for a promo day because I applied for it and they said yeah. So we'll be playing another just under an hour of CUD, and then I will be playing some web fishing with a friend of mine. So we will be swapping games soonish. Because I want to try the blended chat stuff, and I feel like today's a good day to do that. But this particular run, we will be continuing tomorrow night if I don't die. And so far it's doing all right, so it seems like we're not going to die. Let's throw out... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Sleep gas, hook. Pull you back into here. Hit you several times. Kill you. I'm getting real tired of the skulk overlay, though. Come back into my sleeping gas, my friend. These things take too many hits. I don't like it. All right, now we've healed up. Let's keep at it. Just remember that a madpole chopped off your face. One of my favorite dumb deaths, I don't know if chat wants to share dumb deaths they've had in CUD, but my favorite dumb death was I was trying to speedrun the Rust Wells. This was after they changed them so that they're just a big open hole. And I had wings on that. No, I had mechanical wings. And I was trying to fly down into the middle of the Rust Wells to just grab all of the wire at the bottom for the quest. And I got shot in midair by a random seed from off screen from a seed spitter and then fell 2 Z levels and died of fall damage. It was pretty funny. Not the smartest moment I've ever had, but... Uh-oh. I got hit by a confused grenade and then immediately shook it off, so at least I'm too dumb to be confused. Slug snout? There's so many pigs in here, man. And they're all gem worshippers. Wide-brimmed hat. Well, I guess I'll take it. We may be getting to the bottom of this, actually. Not entirely sure how deep we're going to have to go. We're 3 deep right now. Oof, I'd wait. I'm just going to go this way. Let's sit here. Come to me. Hello, you. You had a fire build and reached over Sarah's temp. My equipment broke and you died once you're... Oh, I mean, that's similar to my... Kicking McFace, that's similar to my very first death. My very first ever death in Caves of Cud, I had fire hands, because who doesn't want to be the Human Torch? Anyway, I shot fire out of my hands to try and kill a fish, and then that fish was in water, obviously, right? And this was before they nerfed water, back when steam would just one-hit kill you, and I got caught in the steam and died. Like, I didn't even make it out of Yappa. I took like 15 steps and died. It was kind of glorious, I'm not gonna lie. I laughed pretty hard, but... So this is a shrine to Milishid, near the location of Shesh, where Nilshid was captured by bandits and he languished in captivity for 6 years after escaping to Sarquishir. Let's just release some of this gas, and I will hook. Whoopsies, wrong direction. Everything appears to be very blue. Yeah, because I took a skulk injector to dig through a rock to see if there was anything on the other side of it. There really wasn't. Things will stop being blue once the effect wears off, which will be soonish. I could, you know... Let's wait until morning. Wait 100 turns. There we go. Things are less blue now. No longer dubba dee dubba die. If you keep forgetting to take it, they're very helpful. Yo! Fermented Yonder Cane's expensive. Yonder Cane teleports you. It's like a go elsewhere tool. Oh. Thanks, plant. There's a scary rock over there. I gotta go this way. What's this? Defoilant.
Wow, time flies.
Thanks for the 14th month, Shadow Absorber. It's good to see you, friend. Hope you've been well. But yeah, time flies, and it also files sometimes. Okay, so there's nowhere else to explore. Oh, I see, because Plant did that. Wood as unpleasant as possible. Chat, wood is as unpleasant as possible. Shmelly has not died yet. Just an FYI. We have not died yet. It's been a glorious run so far for Shmelly. I'm in a unique zone trying to find a one-off item. And fighting many pigs. Relearn this and cry. The game's trying to tell me something now. I intend to relearn this and cry is what those two books are called. I added the two. That was my own addition. A piece of stinking rotting wood. Yes. Pretty much. Just covered in maggots. Also managed to touch my glasses lens just now, and now it's all smudgy. I'll read what you said in a second, Shaku. Give me a sec. You picked up Cud like a week ago and only finished the Rust Wells like twice so far with the standard character because you're boring while learning? Or are you playing presets? I mean, that's not a standard character necessarily. You'll still end up with interesting builds. It's just a viable starting set of skills. I wouldn't say that makes you boring. This character is literally just a very angry, stupid turtle that's very good at melee and nothing else, really. And I put people to sleep because I'm so boring. So I do this. And then I do this. Oops. Let's just kill you. Really is a shame I don't have Butcher, because that would actually be very useful. I would have so much meat. Actually, how much carry space do I still have? Wow, like 100 pounds still? There we go. That's the prize, chat. The thing is, sometimes you get something amazing. Sometimes you get something completely silly. It depends on the item, right? I mean, I've certainly gotten... Oh, I see. The legendary slug slout leader of the Church of the Vermilion Gemstone. Hated by the cult of the Coiled Lamb for repeatedly beating them at dice. Hated by worms for reprogramming their favorite robot. And disliked by villagers for insulting their seas. Let's just put you to sleep real quick. It highly depends on, like, the item, right? Because these are random, like, side quests, basically. So if you treat them as random side quests primarily, and less of a, like, main line goal, you'll likely have a much better time with it. I've got my axe hooked on it, and I'm dragging it, which is forcing it to do, which is doing damage to it, and also, moving it around, and I was able to put it to sleep, and now kill it, which gives me 1300 XP. Nice. You gain 6 skill points and 6 hit points, 54 skill points, 1 mutation point, 1 attribute point, and they already hated me, so that's fine. Your reputation with the Cult of the Coiled Lamb increased by 220 to 170. Worms still hate me. The villagers of them like me slightly more. And I get the Shrewd Gloves of Shigesh. I didn't even know what this was, so apparently we're getting gloves. Perch fish. Leather was worn by fish workers in the earlier Sultanate, but by the time of the Milishid, it was prized by gentlefolk. This pair of exquisitely crafted, and they're painted with fanciful depictions of inkwells. You know, that's actually really good because I have fuck all for intelligence. So some more intelligence is actually really useful. And I'll take the cybernetics credit reg, even though those are useless to me. So I mean, like they're unique items, but they're not necessarily going to be useful for every character. Is all that gas yours? Yes. I'm confused. What? What about what's past that thing? I feel like I missed something. Sup, wizards? How's things? I tried. Can Shmelly read yet? That's a good question. Can I read a book? Root and Dead Root. Nope. You read one of the legible excerpts from Root and Dead Work. Profilerites. Cudgels have penetration values equal to the room to deliver the water I was depressurized to a freezing fog and hold the device grants freedom. That I watched both of us. Shades of blue and the instability of a blast gun that fires along the twining thaw. Did you get that, chat? Standing room only in chat? It's okay, we've got chairs out back, and there's some nice screens where you can keep up. There's also cupcakes back there, don't tell anybody. Owie. Impatience is a quick and sudden killer in this game. Owie. Die, please. I just got impaled. You know, speaking of funny deaths, there's a little cave in the top left of Yappa, which sometimes I'll jump into when I start in the default town. And, Oopsies, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to eat. and I went down in there, got impaled, and bled to death. Like, literally started, moved just slightly north, went down 1 level, walked 3 tiles, and died. One of the funniest things. What Cloudy Gem say? What does make camp for? You can cook or do something like that? You get hungry, and it makes a campfire. Yeah. Whoa! Right, yeah, there's mouse control in this game now. Ow! God damn it. Let's just clear the last of this. Carbide arrow, okay. Copper nugget, sure. I'm sure there's some chests in here. I love that this cult was like entirely made of wild boar. It's like the wild boar cult. Well, we've cleared that. That's a cave. Those spikes are mean. They can be, yeah. I mean, they're still taking out like 5% of my health in a hit. All right, so. Which one is this one? I actually, yeah, that's my starting town. Okay. So, let's just go eat. Then I'll run north. Notice some ruins nearby? We'll wait. I want to get rid of these books. Because I got a couple. I mean, that's how many books. Level 13, level 14, 18,765 XP. Thank you. Lots of music notes appear. Whew. Don't you dare give up the book, Small Kitty. I can't even read it, man. And XP is XP. Besides, I can still go back and read it if I want. I need to go to the other Dromad caravan. What? Is Mint treating me still? You know, that's such a weird way to respond to it. I don't know how to respond to that. It's an OS. It's like anything else. I think that a lot of people go on about like OSs way more than they should. It's just an OS. It's fine. It works. It's nice. It's not Windows. That's a plus. Yeah, totally fine. I've had no issues. Could just almost just buy this thing. I need to throw some other items onto here. Sell this. I also have an armor rack. Whoops. Didn't know I dragged that down here. Okay, so that's 660 drams. Do I even have enough for this? I want this full crate so bad. Yeah, my least favorite thing about the whole Linux thing is people constantly asking me how it is like it's a religious Bible study. It's just like, how has your journey been? How is it faring? How is it treating you? It's like, well, it still works and I'm still using it. That's all I got. Really, like it's kind of I guess maybe The most dramatic thing I've done was make that video. And I made that video because, you know, it's the way the life works, but not quite insane, but crazy how much people pester me about it, I guess. Okay. The whatever apocalypse? Yeah, metal folding chairs are quite the thing. No, it's all good. It's still treating me fine. I'm just rambling. You're all good, Zach. Yeah, I can't afford that Volcrete battle axe. I really want it, though. It's like short 442 drams. How well? Actually, hold on. How much are those valued at? Those gloves. I wonder. 224. Do I sell those shrewd gloves of Shegish for a full crate battle axe? That would be a really big damage boost. Because, like, they're not useful. But it still doesn't get me enough money, though. I basically have to sell my entire inventory. Yeah. If only I had intelligence. If only I had intelligence. If only. Equip. Although, where are you going there? I mean, I certainly can't win a fight against you. It's impossible. What does this guy have? Maybe they'll be worth something? Yeah, it'll cost me to get them examined, though. I mean, actually, hold on. Well, okay, hold on. Let's grab my metal folding chair and just try and examine them. Drop 1. Oh, crap, I dropped 7. Well. You sit, okay, just pressing space automatically does that. And we're sitting in a chair, and I'm gonna try and crane my dumb brain. I broke it, great. Broke one artifact. Okay, I have an acid grenade. I got a club, just a club. Great, a boring old club. Time dilation grenade. All right, well, that's something. Yeah, no, they're really not worth anything, by the way. So, you know. And now I'm knocked prone because I picked up the chairs from underneath me. See what you have. He's got crystal stuff. This guy's stuff is even more expensive. Oh well, I can unload my stuff into his inventory. Yeah, actually they lost value, I think. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So I can get 135 drams, but yeah, we're just not there yet. Sure, Shmelly's dumb enough to pawn an artifact for an axe. It's a full crate axe, though. It's a big axe, man. Okay, well, all the other notable locations are actually really far away. Is there a second one here? Let's still say that there's a quest there. I'm very confused right now. It's the one location. But then there's much more up there. Cursor up there. There's Homestead. Oh, there it is. Turns out, I have a whole bunch of locations right now that I need to visit. I could maybe make it to this one, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Because, I mean, what am I? I'm level 14. Could try for it. Let's just go to that ruin that I've stumbled upon. Which I think is actually right here. Nope. Oh. Well, let's just stop hitting the wrong button and hit this. Just quickly make a meal. It's a bit far. I wonder. I discover a lair. What do I find? Oh, the legendary dawn glider. That is a lot of lizards. And they're killing my turtle friend. Can these things even damage me? This would really make reptiles mad at me, though. They killed my turtle friend. It's a lot of chameleons. Enough of them that they're actually doing damage to me, which is kind of impressive. Okay. All right, buddy. So they're still giving me XP, though, surprisingly. I think I want to go here. Because I have a suspicion. Still very tough. I think that's my key to getting those fancy items. It's killing that guy and getting the gems from him. Because, you know, I'm never going to legitimately get those gems. It's neat that holding down the button now stops you from moving. It used to just, like, launch you across the map like a catapult. Even if there was enemies on the screen, which could, like, cause you to one-shot yourself. Whoa! Scorpioc. Scorpio dead. Who's never gonna let what go? Am I never gonna let something go? It's just club-shaped. Well, I am extraordinarily stupid, so it's fine. Although, it could be a club. That's an artifact that just has, like, electrified or something. I'm just too dumb to realize that. Certainly could be a plausibility. Also, we're about to get hit by an ad break, so I will pause the game when it hits. Speaking of full crate, my god. Also a gold nugget? Excuse me? Alright, well, I will definitely throw the full crate in place of, like, the iron longsword. Because look at that! Figuring out what it actually is will tell you if it has a battery in it. Yeah, it's fine. Regardless, we're in an ad break for another minute, so I'll wait. That's not bad. It's like actually slightly better than my horn, which is kind of funny. I just need a better axe. That's really all I need. I literally just need a better axe. Just gonna wait for this ad to end. So now we have a full crate mole. Also, thanks for all the follows, friends. Front page days are always fun. In about 20 minutes here, we're going to be swapping games, though. We're going to be swapping to web fishing, and I'm going to be joining a friend of mine on stream. So this is actually going to become a Discord call stream. But we're going to try a Twitch feature that I've never tried before, which I'm curious to try, which is the, blending of chats. So we'll both be able to see both chats. So that's going to be interesting. Curious to see how that goes. You know, using front page as an opportunity to try things. Which also, like, is a very confusing thing when one person gets given money. Okay, so there is a Dawn Glider here. Hostile and very tough. I'm going to release my sleep gas. And hook and drag. Which I have this legendary Dawn Glider now. Who has 300 something HP. I have a suspicion that this might be unwise. Fortunately, there's turtles in the way, so I can run away. Where was the stairs up? Well, not gonna deal with that right now. Gonna walk away from that as quickly as possible. Yoink, do I look like I'm in the Florida Everglades to you? Come on, man. I'm looking at my inventory right now, wondering if I can even fight that thing. I don't think I can. I feel like fighting that thing is just like a suicide sentence. Maybe if I use the blaze injector? But even then... I'm kind of leaning no. Let's see. As he goes back in because he's very smart. This is the legendary one. It's disliked by Dromad merchants for cooking them a rancid meal, hated by grazing hedonists for giving one of their kind of unfavorable horoscope reading, and hated by fungi for poisoning their fresh water, and loved by birds and unshelled reptiles. Well, the thing is, I know I can get away from it, right? Also, it's asleep. How much damage did I just do to it? Is it still sleeping? It's dazed and wakeful. Let's turn on my sleeping gas. Just the thing is, there's a tortoise right there, so I can use the tortoises to block line of sight and run away from it extremely easily. Also, why is there a Dreambeard there? That's no fun. Active effects, bloody. You gotta love it. Is it still sleeping? It's dazed but awake. Am I even damaging it? I don't think I'm really damaging it most of the hits. Miss it. Wakes up in a sleepy daze. Yeah, I'm just missing it. Just not even able to hit it. It's a little frustrating, because I would really like to kill it. Oh, I'm famished, apparently. Hold up, gotta eat lunch. BRB. Okay. Let's see. I've got a acid gas grenade. What else do I have? I don't have any flame effects. Holy 2.5 hour meetings? Jesus, that's a long meeting. Cut is going pretty well. I'm trying to kill a legendary dragon burb thing. Flame lizard. But I just can't hit it. It's the problem. If I could just hit it consistently, I could kill it. I keep putting it to sleep, which is helping. Like now, because it's asleep now, so I'm actually hitting it consistently. Got it down to 170. Down to 156. Down to 148. The bioscanner is super helpful, let me tell you. Jesus. Oh, it moved. That's annoying. $217, that gets it back up to. Is it on the ground? Okay, so it's flying right now. Need more sleep gases. I'm gonna try and hook it. I hooked it. Pulling it backwards. Checking it. It's dazed. If I didn't have... Okay, I need you dead. Friggin' Dreambeard, please die. Hey, Creed, how are we? I'm thinking... I really want to try this. Let's... The thing is, like, it can't do that much damage to me. It's just very tanky is the problem. Uh-oh. Well, now the turtles are mad at me. Fortunately, I can kill the turtles pretty easily. I don't know if I got the Dawn Glider in that. So let's go over here and wait. Okay, fine. Come here, you. Did you get caught in that? Nope. Okay, so it just flew over top of it. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try and put it out again. Is it sleeping? So I can hook and drag it now. Should probably back up. Let's release another round of sleep gas. Is it asleep? It is asleep. Like, it can damage me, just not that much. Although I really should sneak off and heal. Hey, chat, I'm curious to know. Do you think I'm going to die? Yes or no? I know it's to the right of me. Probably it's cut. Well, I mean, I might now. Okay, there we go. Shook off the confusion. Really wish I had herb berries or something. Just gonna walk this way. Gain the healing benefits this time. Release my sleep gas. Hook it. It broke free. It's down to 178. I'm at 64. That's sketchy as fuck, man. It falls asleep. Let's eat a witchwood. And heal while it's sleeping. And wait off the confusion. It's still asleep. Let's eat one more witchwood. And then go back to hitting it. It's down to 100 HP. It's got less HP than me. This is taking... It's down to 7 HP. I just need to hit it a few more times. Just a few more times. We done did it! Round of beers, chat. Critter done be dead. 2,200 XP. I'm proud of myself, you know? Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points to buy a mutation before rapidly mutating? Yes, please. Oh man, more toughness. Yes, please. I'm now two-hearted. And I'm gonna rapidly mutate my carapace. Birds hate me. That's fine. Birds aren't real anyway. Unshelled reptiles, they hate me even more. Dromad merchants like me now, which is crazy. Grazing hedonists like me a little bit more. We're now favored by fungi. Friends of fungi, possibility. Now I can auto-explore. We done did the killing. What the heck? It's a shrine I've seen before. I don't think there's anything past this. Up and at him. Eat his flesh to gain his courage. Well, I've got the bloodstained Dawn Glider corpse. It's just an unremarkable Dawn Glider corpse now. But... since you insist, you're not hungry enough to eat you're not hungry enough to bring yourself to eat that. So I'm not hungry enough to bring myself to eat that, so unfortunately I cannot do that, because I'm not hungry enough to bring myself to eat that. Let's grab Dismember. That's a very useful ability. And, let's grab Swimming Speed, Poison Tolerance, and let's head back to the Silt. I don't think I have many books, but no, I have no books to give. Do I has any secrets? I do not has any secrets. I think that is a very quality start to a run. I literally can't, I'm not hungry enough to eat that still. I need to be famished, man. We'll keep him as an extra snack. Right? Right? Okay. So you've been wondering, what does beating the heck out of a fence like that wear down your weapon? I don't think so, does it? Now you've got me questioning almost everything I know about life. So, I don't know. Do it? That's... I doubt it. I don't think so. I don't think there's weapon degradation outside of, like, acid enemies and whatnot that just melt your weapons. But, you know. I'm just very proud of myself because I killed that thing. Because that was not an easy enemy to kill. Like, if we just, like, bumped into it repeatedly, we would have lost. Also, Two-Hearted gives me more toughness, so I'm going to level up Two-Hearted. And for attributes, I'm going to work on my intelligence ever so slightly. I'm not big smart yet, but hey, slightly smarter, you know? Being smarter is good. Juicer gives me what? You may ingest an additional tonic. You're on neutral AV. Sure, let's grab Cellulose. All right, we are a very strong, stinky turtle man, and we will continue this run at a later date, friends, because in a handful of minutes here, I'm going to be joining a friend of mine, and we're going to go play some web fishing, which kind of looks like Animal Crossing. It's $6 on Steam, and it's a multiplayer fishing game, so we're just going to chill and chat in Discord for a bit and go fishing. You guys want to come fishing with us? Because that's what I'm going to go do. And I think Elfie's going to join us, but there's like 12 slots on a map, so it's probably going to be very limited to who can actually join. But we will be continuing this run tomorrow evening, because now we have a run going. And you know what that means? It means there will be more CUD in the near future. That's what it means. Because your boy's got a month until CUD releases. So I gotta get derusted and maybe get a video out by then if I can swing it. Because who doesn't want to see that? But we still have 2 hours left of front page time. So thank you to everybody who's sticking around from the front page. It's cool. It really does mean a lot. But it is time for me to quit CUD.